sound. Whoops. Sounds good. The sound sounds good. I do want to be reclined a bit. Okay. Something I was looking for. Do I not have it? Those are all quests I did already. Okay. Huh. There's a particular quest I'm looking for, and these don't have names. Quest 4. 9 villages. Oh yeah, I copied that. That's right. Here we are. Just checking. Whoa, that's not helpful. 2.50. Oh, the demo went up. That's good, because I posted a new demo. All right. I figured I'd wait until some people hop in. I'm a little scared to do this. What will OBS do with this? I have 2 instances open. It doesn't seem to... Wow. Could you be any louder? Like... Oh, I can't do it that way? That's right. I can't. I'll just do it this way. I did want to test something before... Let's call it T. Before I start here. Crap. What folder was that in? Okay, it's in that one. It's not in C drive. Oh crap, it can only access stuff in C drive? Wait, you're not in C drive. That's confusing. You're in G drive. Do be a problem. A problem that can be... Oh, I don't want to do it in this build though. Alright, I'll just have to set this up when I decide to do it. Okay. So... I do have stream... I do have the whole stream set up quite a bit differently now. I'm hoping that it will work out. I haven't had chat on stream in ages because of people being a problem, but I don't know if that's really going to be a consideration anymore. But yeah, okay, so I guess I'll start. It's unfortunate that I got ready so early. Since I set up the stream for 8 o'clock and it's currently 6:42. But basically what I have here is another Let's Play. A bit different because it is actually a Let's Play of my quest. Yeah, right there. Tarot of Necromancy. It is not a complete game yet. It is a demo. It's actually my 3rd demo, which I just released... I think I released it a couple weeks ago, but 3.2 which is the quest, but with some fixes and adjustments. Yeah, it's essentially what I plan on being the final version of the demo. So, yeah. This is the first official Let's Play of my quest. And let's... yeah, it's going to take some getting used to seeing my other screen like this. Let's just hop in. Let's hop in. That's a lot of frames. All who live... still a tad loud. All who live know of the three goddesses, Din, Fëanor, and Eru. However, there is another whose name fell out of history. She is the goddess Heron, governing life, death, and rebirth, where Hylia passed the golden triforces to the Highland royal family. She, for whatever reason, hid it on a remote island in a temple of Heron. The world soon forgot the existence of this fourth triforce. Until an expedition led by a Hylian scholar found the remote island. In time, he discovered the secluded temple acquiring the Dark Triforce. In his research, he became obsessed with the power the Triforce granted, eventually claiming dominion over the nearby island of Ida. With this dark, terrible power, the scholar became a twisted shadow of the man he once was, and began to test his newly acquired power. He used the life-manipulating abilities of the Triforce to abuse the living and dead, obtaining the name Necromancy by the inhabitants. Upon discovering his potential, the terror caused by his terrible necromancy concerned the Hylian government. As a result, Link and Zelda were sent with their newly acquired power, having defeated Ganon, to put an end to the necromancer. And so, Link and Zelda set sail for the island now known as Interitus. I think I know why the clock looks like that. And it means I should do this. Probably shouldn't start a Let's Play with a version of my quest that I apparently saved. I don't really remember saving. That I could demonstrate later how I got it to 6,000 hours. I think that's what that said. And I don't want to sit through this. Yes, okay, that's a lot better. So, yeah, this island had a pretty, oh my god, that was some spit on the monitor. Oh, crap. A pretty solid government, considering how underdeveloped it is. I feel like there should be a hyphen there. I hope this necromancer hasn't ruined too much of it. It seems like a nice place to retire to. We have reports that the island and the waters around it have seen an increase of vicious monsters. Be wary, Link. Those who persist through adversity are rewarded graciously. Yes, they are. So interesting thing. You start the game with everything, which I feel like is very atypical for most quests, or pretty much any quest I've ever seen that I've played. And it is fully scripted, so you can actually see I do have all three Triforces, you know, having defeated Ganon. Yeah, so the names are very much not placeholders, they are very literal to bomb, powder keg. But, yeah, probably not until the final release will I clean up the naming a bit. I'm actually going to do that. But yeah, so you can see I've got some nice counters there. There's the bomb bag plus arrow or quiver plus, so there are upgrades to each of those heart pieces and those rings, which you'll see in a little bit. But yeah, interestingly, yeah, you can cycle through all the Triforces, and I will show how that changes once we get further on in the story. Alright. I need to click in the game. Hey Link, how are you doing? This voyage shouldn't take too long, so long as we don't encounter any monsters. Southern going to was once known as I'm gonna check audio and make sure that everything works. Southern going to. It is too loud. That is why I check audio, because I know people don't like the chat right away. I need to test for myself. There, that should be a lot better. Is that a lot better? Test for myself. There, that should be a lot better. Is that a lot better? Sounds quite a bit better, actually. We were going to what was once known as Vita. In some tongues, Vita means life, but since the Necromancer has been wreaking havoc with undead, it has been called Interitus, meaning death. Wonder why he chose such an isolated, innocent island to raise the dead. That is a perfectly valid question, isn't it? You know, these barrels have gotten very soft from all the moisture, soft enough that even a simple grappling hook could latch on. Is that right? I'm sitting a bit more relaxed than I normally do, so... yeah, so that guy is hinting at the fact that you can do this. There's something approaching us in the water. I meant to talk to the princess first. Should be there soon, trying to... Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can just hook shot to this. Let me, pull chat up here. Or stream, rather. Okay. Okay. It's a massive sea monster! That's nice. I read that weird. It's a massive sea monster. Link, can you do something about this? Why, yes, I can. Yeah, boss, right away. Terror of the Seas, Leviathan. Ah, that was lame. Yeah, I've tried getting a hurricane spin on him. You do have all the scrolls. It's a bit risky. Because if he does a particular attack while I'm doing this, I'm kind of a sitting duck. That's the attack, and I guess I got lucky. Ah, usually you could get 3 hits on him. Oh, phase 2. That's not the direction. I wanted to go left. I could have gotten some nice hits on him. Whoop. I am a one-hit right now. He's really not being diverse right now. Ah, there we go. Impressive. The Necromancer was right. You are formidable. However, defeating me means nothing. Yeah, don't walk into that. That hurts. You got a skill from the Leviathan. This should be very valuable. Is that right? If you think you will be able to stop the Necromancer, you will be sorely mistaken. You have no idea the magnitude of his power. It matters not. I'm afraid you will not be making it to Interitus. It is time that the seas claim the great savior of Hyrule. Hi, Habdwire. Welcome. Link. Wake up, Link. Link, you must wake up. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, he did every attack that he does at least once, which was nice, but he kind of spammed the waterfalls. I do need to re-go through his logic. He's like a 2.5-year-old boss, two-year-old boss. Like, I gotta go through his logic again and kind of perfect him. Thank goodness you are all right. After the Leviathan destroyed your ship, I was not sure if you would awaken. You must be wondering where you are. You are on the island that once hosted my Triforce, until that ignorant scholar stole it. There was a reason my Triforce was locked away on this forbidden island, but now it is in the hands of those who would do evil. To make matters worse, it is back on that accursed island. The whole world is now in grave danger once again. Link, I know your history, your pure heart. Only you can restore the light within my Triforce by reclaiming and cleansing it. Please, go to my temple, purge the darkness that has shrouded it for ages. I can feel my power waning. He is awakening. Please, Link. I might change that dialogue. I don't know. It doesn't feel right in that particular spot. So, we're on the Isle of Heron. You can kind of just walk around. I'm not gonna... I gotta... It feels weird playing this in like a Let's Play format. Oh, these trees are too close to the edge. Because like I don't want to just like beeline it to the end. I kind of want to just play through it. It's a completely different mindset between like playtesting and like just playing. So, granted, I probably could have at least gotten a weapon first. Okay. Yeah, there's something. Oh. I see that. Oh. That's jank. But I'm going to have to really exercise some restraint here because I'm undoubtedly going to find things I want to like change. But I don't want to because that's not what I'm doing. So, yeah, interestingly, I have nothing. None of the Triforce. Yeah, I mean to change this. I don't like how the cursor can go over here. It is causing some bugs in this menu, so I am going to have to go through that. Yeah, you basically have nothing, though. Yeah. I will say, though, if this Let's Play goes smoothly, like, I don't see any, like, major issues that I want to work out. And no other major issues are found because I've already fixed everything that playtesters have found as of this moment. That'll be it for Demo 3, and I'll just move on to Demo 4, which is going to have a lot of code refactor. I have double swords. I'm going to fix that issue. This is like an age-old issue. By the way, this is that issue I mentioned with being able to do this. Like, the logic, overall logic, I think, for the active menu just needs to be, like, reread through and confirm that it actually works. So Moblin's in here for bombs in case you decide to just go berserk with all your bombs. And yeah, you can have more than one bomb out at a time. I don't know why other quests don't do that. It's cool. It's not like it makes them overpowered or anything. I just don't understand why people don't do that more often. I just figure because like bombs are an actual weapon and it's much easier for them to be a more viable weapon when you can have more than one on screen. I mean, they're already limited ammo as it is, so they're already pretty weak from that perspective anyway. I somehow hit you. Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have just snagged that right away. Like I said, I gotta get out of the habit of testing. So, ooh, that's hard to ignore. That ain't right. God dang it. Well, I'll be fixing that after this stream. Well, actually, no. Probably not right after the stream. So, one of the reasons I actually wanted to start as early as I did was because I kind of want to start another Zelda Classic Let's Play directly after. Please die. So, I'll be heading to... Well, that's interesting. Temple of Heron. What was that Moosh said? Temple Far? I don't know. Said something funny about it, and I can't remember what it was. Condemned Temple of Heron. Oh boy. Here we go. So, it is actually kind of a thing worth mentioning about this portion of the game, is it is meant to be like a tutorial region. Like for instance, the game difficulty is at medium right now. I'm going to intentionally go the way I know is not the quickest, which is actually going to serve me well later on, because one of my Soma, one of my playtesters, found a way to essentially get I guess soft lock within a dungeon where he actually couldn't continue, or maybe not soft lock, but just like stuck. Now, where I don't think this dungeon would have any issues, I've made changes, so it very much could have issues. Yeah, my souls don't behave right. Well, for one, I shouldn't be able to one-shot them with a wooden sword. And yeah, the gels kind of just instantly split, which is not right. Oh, sometimes they don't. Okay, well, I apparently placed that before picking it up. Cool. But yeah, so like I said, I'm kind of thinking about Temple Fahara. Yeah, that's it. Temple Fahara. Kind of want to hop into an actual, like, more normal Let's Play after this. Yeah, probably would end the stream and start a new one just to make it easier, splitting up two different series, I guess, technically, since this will be a bit of a series. Yeah, so one thing of note about my quest, a lot of this kind of text will hint at other things, But not only that, but the coloring is also meant to be, it's also intentional. Now, obviously, as a new player, you're not going to have any idea what the colorings mean, but the idea is that eventually you'll start to pick up on the trends. Like, oh, the text that was colored like this told me about a puzzle, a hint for a puzzle or something. You know, so that's kind of my thought behind that. Yeah, I've changed bomb spots. Okay, that looks good. Can't do anything here. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, so I don't expect to really find any issues in here unless it was from something that I recently changed, like those step switches I've changed. They were using engine secrets, but I replaced them all with a script so that they have that sound effect. Now, granted, engine step switches probably do have the ability to do a sound effect, but I'm also kind of a fan of consistency, where if I'm using a script, if it's suited, I would want to use that script for as much as I can, and not a lot of different methods. Because then if I look at a step switch, then I know where to look if there's a problem with it. You know, whereas if I do 2 or 3 different ways of handling the same kind of mechanic, then I need to investigate further. It's just kind of a quality of life thing for myself when developing. Yeah. You got his boomerang? How nice. And yoink, oh, yoink. It's actually easier to do this on keyboard, I've learned. That works too. Yeah, so this is, well, and another example is like with these. These are all using a script as opposed, I could very easily do that. Actually, I don't know if I can very easily do that with engine. So anyway, the idea here is it links. So like the pattern of this floor is very distinct. There's also that owl statue in here. Special objects such as statues are positioned in strange locations, possibly to keep secrets. Looks like a secret is holding this thing. So, statues. Well, the last time you talked to an owl was this screen. Oh, there's statues there. That pattern looks familiar. Maybe I should... And that's kind of the big reason I wanted that sound effect, because then it makes it clear. Oh, I did something. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, so in case it wasn't clear, the 3 statues over here indicate where the hidden switches are. It's basically all there is to it. And one thing that's kind of nice, and it's something I've complained about a lot of my Let's Plays, when you get like a small key, you get that message every time. It's like, assuming your key sprite is the same all over the place, why do you need that message every time? So now that I got that message for small key, I will never get it again, and all of my small keys will be the same. I mean, it kind of hinges on that fact that they're all the same. If they're not all the same, yeah, see, like there was no message there. I still want to do that with maps. I don't think I do that with maps or compasses, which is something that I would want to add. It's a good thing I edit through these streams, because then I'll remember to look back to this. Okay, that's neat. There's hearts in here. Oh, well, there's another heart in here. I can kill you, but I don't want to. Well, I meant to hit you up. Oh, I meant to remove this edge here, just so it's less like, cramped. I don't know, it's probably not a big deal. Yeah, a lot of ambience here. Waterfalls with water sounds. Okay. Courtesy to Jenny for pointing out the issue in this screen. Kudos. Okay, looks good. I figured out what was wrong with that. It was actually a very stupid issue, where I basically changed the value of a variable and then missed a reference to it. So it would change it to one tile once, one combo once, and then leave and re-enter, and it would change to another thing. So that was just an oversight on my part. And this puzzle, I'm kind of sick of this puzzle. If I had $1 for every time I've done this puzzle, I would have many dollars. Oh, okay. I heard that sound, and I'm like, that didn't happen when I stepped on it, did it? Nah, we're good. I was tempted to speed it up, but actually speeding up in this is kind of too fast. And there we go. Again, none of this is meant to be hard. It's meant to just kind of be like, hey, this is what this quest is going to be like. Determine now, when it's only been like a half hour, whether you want to keep playing and commit, or if you think it sucks or too hard or whatever, you don't want to do it. Yeah. Oh, this room's fun. It could be hard. Yeah. Wait, that does a heart? I didn't think it did a heart. These enemies can fall in the pits. And I didn't change the sound effect for the pits. So that's lovely. Okay. And boss key. I don't know if my script handles boss keys. I hope it does. Well, I mean, originally the way I wanted that script to work is to not have the small, like the key string. Oh, I can't with that button. Have the small key string for the first key of that respective dungeon. What do you mean? Why I have that turned off? It's turned off. Why are you asking me? Why do you want me to do the replay? It shouldn't be looking for that. Doesn't match. Well, I didn't exactly change the location while playing. That's okay. Why is it even talking about replays? It shouldn't even be doing anything with that. Well, this is frustrating. It just doesn't work now. It doesn't match. What do you mean it doesn't match? Does not exist. Cannot continue. So it was recording, despite recording being off. How nice. Recording is off. Apparently it was on in the launcher, but off in the player. Call me crazy. I thought that the player would override that. Okay. Can I close EQ or ZC? Let's try this like this. Apparently, the file being in the same place means the file's not in the same place, so I can't keep playing. I assume I can't do that. Okay, how about this? Since apparently the launcher overrides everything, I'm going to launch this in the launcher. Still can't play it? Okay, that's very neat that happened. That it would just suddenly decide that it wasn't in the right... It wasn't... I mean, it's right there. I don't know what to tell you. Ugh, God. Hey, tablet. This won't take long. God dang it, no. I killed him the first time. I'm killing him again. Through different means, but still killing him. You're dead. This is why I can do this, because I am not They made it where you can't execute the commands during transitions, which actually is kind of annoying. Because now I actually need to wait for transition to finish before doing anything. And I'm basically just going to redo everything I had before. Yeah, see, I can't. So I saw that, saw that, saw that, saw that, saw that, saw that. I just want to map everything out because that's what I did before. I'm taking the shield if you don't mind. But anyway, like with this, so like, yeah, this is messed up. This shouldn't be like that. But other than that, it's mostly correct. All right. I mean, I'm just gonna. Oops. I'll grab one key. I like my thing back. I have the boomerang. I have no money. I want some money. Thank you. That's how I'll get my money. Let's do that. Okay. Recording's off in the launcher. Cannot continue recording. Okay, so saving is not something you could do anymore. Cool. That is great. If you guys are playing my demo, don't save because apparently you won't be able to restart it. That's just great. Good to know. I have a scale, right? Okay. Oh, you played Demo 3 yesterday. Oh, what'd you think about it? You're able to save? I mean, I don't know why it won't let me. I don't even know why it's saving, why it's recording. Nothing in here is recording. Open in Notepad++ like I've always done. Forgot what the variable's called. Doesn't matter. It's at set to 0. I have no idea why it won't let me save. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Does it do it in here too? Let me try this. It's kind of a jank way to do it, but I want to see. Actually, this is a bad way to do it because then I won't be able to persist that save. I was gonna say play it through ZQ. I just won't save. I need to desperately remember not to save because. Ah, yeah, because I didn't save. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just keep this on. What build did you play it in, tablet? Did you play it in December 15th? Let's do it that way. Well, you did it yesterday, so that's probably why it worked fine for you, if I had to guess. I just can't save, basically. That's all there really is to it. I turned this off, I thought. Oh well. It's whatever. I don't have the boomerang. Alright, well, you know how I'm gonna get the boomerang. Thank you. I'm gonna do this the fun way. I always get hit by that. I actually hate that attack. Ah, too little. Should be able to get 3 hits every time. Uh-oh. Well, alright. I expected that to be a little bit more difficult, but oh well. Here we are. I shouldn't need to save. I should be fine. Alright. Here we go. Probably my favorite intro to a boss. I don't know. Level 2's boss is kind of nice. You just tank the hits and spam the attack on the Legionnaire. You tank the hits and you won? Sounds a little too easy, if you ask me. Really, I mistimed that. I got a hit on him while he was diving. Wow, I did actually get a hit on him there. Okay. Okay, you can. Mistimed the iframes there. Wow, holy crap, he didn't even have a phase. He didn't have a phase 2. I need to fix that. There should be a phase 2 there. Also, this is not water. Okay. I like the position. I see the boss. It's perfectly balanced. We'll see. You've done it, Link. I can already feel the darkness receding from my temple and my power returning. As thanks, here is my raft. Here is a raft. Yeah. May it provide passage to the island of Interitus to the west. Wish you all the luck in the world, Link. There is a long and forgotten darkness in Interitus that the scholar has likely awakened. You must tread lightly. Hopefully he hasn't escalated things beyond repair, and acquiring my Triforce won't prove too much for you. We will speak again, Link. You got a raft. It's not the raft, it's a raft. Very, very intentional word use right there. All right, let us sail to Interitus. I can't save. Should be able to continue, but I don't really need to. Okay. Oof. Yeah, and I made their sound effect less obnoxious. I mean, yeah, their sound effect is funny and interesting the first couple times, and then it's just kind of like, this just keeps going, doesn't it? All right. Here we go. Game gets fun. Maybe. We'll see. I think it's fun. Yeah, I think it's all right. You survived? I suppose I should expect no less from one who is able to best me. Now I understand your ability to banish Ganon. I have some respect for you, hero, so I suppose I will inform you that you are playing into the Necromancer's hands by going after him. He is unlike any foe you have faced in the past. He knows you and your history. He knew you would be tasked to stop him. He is ready. At least you will die knowing you never stood a chance, and the power of the Golden Triforces will be put to good use. Why is the screen like that? Why? That's literally how I... Are you kidding me? That's literally how I cropped it. Why is it zoomed? I'm so confused of why that's zoomed. The cropping I applied to it has not... It's the same window size. Well, and I can't really... do it now, because how am I gonna know if it's properly in frame? This is absurd. What a disaster with this stream. Like, honestly. Like, look at this. What the heck? Why is it like this? I haven't changed anything with the window size. Oh, and apparently deleting the values doesn't do anything. That's really neat. That is infuriating. It's like... Awesome. Perfect time for everything to not work. It doesn't even fit now? Wait, what? Or no, it does fit. It's just being dumb. That actually might be perfect. Still stupid that I had to do that, considering, again, the window size is the exact same that I had it before. Like, there's that, and there's that. I only ever had it at 2... whatever. No, Link, do not succumb to the Leviathan's wrath. I have just enough strength to guide you to Interitus. Know this, Link, you will not be alone. There are many that will want to help you and guide you. Farewell, Link. This is when I would know if it's cropped properly. Okay, that looks good. That actually looks good. Huh, I'm surprised I was able to do it like that. It's kind of a... Wait, what is this? Oh. Okay. Alright, maybe I will actually be able to play through this whole thing. We'll see. Things aren't looking good so far with things just inexplicably breaking. Like the inability to save and the fact that it thinks I'm recording, despite the fact that everything related to recording is off. Anyway. Yeah, so this is a bit of an intro scene. This is very subject to change over time because the idea here is it will show scenes throughout the game, even all the way to the end of the game. Not all the way to the very end, but like it will kind of represent each of the areas of the game. Hardest difficulty, obviously. That's how I do. Oh, you are finally awake. I found you washed ashore, barely alive. You must be in the goddess's favor. For some reason, I thought it said graces. It is most unfortunate you find yourself here at this time, lad. There has been a terrible unrest on Vita lately. Well, fortunately enough, a number of your belongings washed ashore, and I was able to collect them for you. Although unsurprisingly, your raft was destroyed, not like you would want to venture back out to sea with the way they are nowadays. I must confess, I know who you are, Link. Hero of Hyrule. Some here know of your successes over in Hyrule. Which must mean your being here is an indication that you are tasked with ending the tyranny of the Necromancer. This will not be an easy task, but at the very least I have heard rumors of the Necromancer's plans. Supposedly he split a dark Triforce into 4 shards, and has spread them about the island under the protection of his most elite soldiers. It also appears that you have lost the power of the Triforce. The symbol on your hand has vanished. I would hope they have materialized here as well. I would hope they wouldn't have? I wonder if that's what I meant to say. I'll look back at that. I hope Zelda did not travel with you. I would imagine if she did, her Triforce may also be here. I pray that is not the case. I guess that reads alright. It would be wise for you to speak to the inhabitants of the island. They will be able to assist you in your quest. One last thing before you depart. Where my fighting days are over, I do believe there is something I can do to assist you. I can bestow upon you the ability to make the outlook on things better for you if things are not looking good. If you ever feel too overwhelmed, stand across the fire and I will help ease your mind or make things harder if you want a challenge. Before you leave, you should probably let me take a look at you to make sure you do not go out into the island in an improper state. Now, stand across the fire for us to begin. Yeah, so basically this is just difficulty changer. Of course. Oh, I see you have chosen the path of the paladin. Only those who have true perseverance can successfully follow. I say, if you have the courage and mentality to handle such an honorable way of life, I should change honorable to something more correct. There isn't much I can help you with. Good luck. So that's all he says. So if you choose paladin, you're not changing your difficulty. You're in it. I am gonna put I have a debugger console up, so if anything goes, like if the app goes berserk or something, I can see something goes horribly wrong. It'll help with debugging. So we are now on the island of Interitus, the first major overworld. Everything we were seeing before on the Isle of Heron, like I said, was like a tutorial area. And now that you have the difficulty changer, you are out of the tutorial area. Because now you cannot modify the difficulty whenever you want. You take 2 hits, apparently. I don't remember you taking 2 hits. Yeah, so now you're actually in the game. You can do what you need, whatever you want to do, difficulty-wise. So, yeah. Why did this pop up? Also, it's weird that I lose game control when I click on something. That was not the case last time I played 5 hours ago. Don't know why. Oh yeah, things take a lot of hits, and they don't need a lot of hits on me to kill me. So, yeah, if any of you have seen, like, what the quests look like at any point prior in development, you'll notice that this demo features a lot of changes, namely with the overworld. The overworld has changed drastically. Like, if you have enough rupees, I can spend your bomb bag. Yeah, sure. You do say something, right? And you just repeat the same string. I like how I can trample your price. That's an easy fix. I just need to fix that. I have a blast with those bombs. Ha! Yes, oh, that's nice. So like one of those changes is like there's stuff in the upper left corner there. So even in demo 2, when I had level 1, I didn't really change the environment around it to reflect what level 1 means to that area. So just, I guess, kind of like environment building, world building, whatever you want to call it, made it make a bit more sense based on what's going on. And I had to do that with level 2 as well, where I made level 2, and it was a very, like, theme-heavy thing. Like, all my dungeons are going to have a theme. Like, level 1 is a, well, spoiler. It just making the area reflect what the dungeon means to that area. I'm gonna bomb these guys. Oh my god, what a bomb. Oh my god, what a bomb times 2. Jeez, I hit like all of them. I do not want that red one to hit me. I don't know how much it does. It might actually do 2 hearts. I'm not sure. Well, I didn't realize you guys were blue levers. Really? I thought only the red ones were blue levers, ironically. Yeah, there was a Garai on the screen. Yeah, and there used to be a very violent flashing with the menu. Now it's just a 1-frame small flicker. And that's not something I can do anything about as far as I know. Nothing better than just looking out at the open sea so tranquil. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I was so entranced by that gorgeous horizon. Hey, if I were you, I would search the grass for hidden goodies. Never know what you may discover underneath. Is that right? Very valuable hint. Yeah, that'll kill me, and it's also nothing you can do anything with right now. Did I remove that transition? If I did, that's fine. But coming out of here... Okay, so that's an easy fix. And, yeah, this is messed up. Okay. It did a DMAP transition when there was a DMAP transition there, and I removed it. So now I need to change that tile warp. In this day and age, with all that is going on, all one can do is play uppity music all day. You should join me. Unfortunately, I have no instrument to join you. So, put a pin in that. Slash the flowers. Welcome to Verde Village. Do not be alarmed. I do not follow that tyrant, and frankly, I am disappointed in those who did. Even though many of us Hylian soldiers were seduced by the thought of dominating this rock, you will find many that are not loyal to him. Yeah, so a lot of soldiers went with the bad guy. Oh, my boys are always playing games around the village. So many great places to hide. Beware of any Hylian soldiers you come across. His power-hungry plans have rallied many of the Hylian soldiers he brought with him. Yes. Now, of course, there were also the Hylian soldiers that came with us. I say that actually reminding myself that, yeah, not every Hylian soldier is a Necromancer soldier, basically. Did you hear that Ori Village is having a water crisis? I heard Ori Desert has been raging with an intense and sudden sandstorm. I was going to say very useful dialogue, but I know it is, actually. Welcome, be sure to check out this candle here, and note that it is not strong enough to burn anything down, but it is useful for defending yourself. I did change that dialogue. I mean, I guess this isn't necessarily an issue. You might just be, like, sitting on the guy's bed. It doesn't mean you're going in his bed. It does just look kind of jank, though. That candle isn't made, yeah. How is that different than the other string? Also, there was an issue with this. Apparently, I fixed that. I don't remember fixing that, but I'll take it. It doesn't do the thing it used to do, which is good. Not like it did anything bad. It basically would spawn the item, but not on you, so you had to actually like pick it up. Don't really catch much here. Bit like crazy down south near Venena Marsh, but since his arrival, we aren't allowed to travel far beyond the borders of whatever village we were in at the time. The Highland Scholar has really been putting us on lockdown. Yes. The other day I saw an odd circle of dirt. I blew that sucker up with a bomb and found a hidden cave with a bunch of rupees. Keep your eyes peeled. Secrets. Secrets exist in this game. Secrets that need to be bombed. I can't do weird stuff here, right? Okay, good. Really miss my brother. We aren't allowed to leave the village under our Hylian soldiers' orders to keep us safe. Apparently there are other Hylian soldiers out there that are aiming to take over the island. Suppose I should feel fortunate that we are being looked after. Hey, if you plan to venture out there, do you think you can give my brother the special mushroom? It would mean the world to him to know I got here safe. It is at our grandma's house and in Ori Village to the southwest in the desert. I like how that text box covers up them. Probably should change that. Thank you so much for helping me, and be safe on your travels. So, I'm also a big Dark Souls fan, so it is worth noting for anyone that's looking to play this, talk to everyone until they repeat themselves. Basically, if you play Dark Souls, or for you new kids out there, Elden Ring, do the same thing here. Many of the townsfolk here want to leave the village to see family and whatnot. I, along with many of the other non-corrupt soldiers, agree it would be too dangerous. The monsters that roam are bad enough, then you have the great beast that the Necromancer has likely awakened. Ooh, I forgot I changed that. That's a good line. Be careful out there and be wary of other Hylian soldiers. They seem to look identical to us, so have a keen eye. Yeah, so that actually used to change. That changed. He used to say they look different than us. Like they had X color of armor, so watch out for them. But then I realized the palette and C-sets make it different. I could have, but they didn't really look all that great. So then I changed it to that just because it works better. I'll go in that house last. The soldiers here won't let anyone leave. But why would anyone leave? This village is great. At least we have water. Wonder how they're doing down at Ori. Yeah, so everyone's talking about Ori Village. I might actually change some of the dialogue because they shouldn't all necessarily be talking about Ori Village. Because at the time of writing their dialogue, I was actually developing Ori Village. So, it was just kind of on my mind and I made a bunch of hints for it. But now that there's more stuff fleshed out, I do have other things that they could talk about, you know. I fear that the toxins running through the forest will affect Verde. I wonder if the source is related to one of his followers. If that is the case, you better be careful. They are a very powerful and ruthless bunch. Okay. Something valuable in here. It's not the right text for that text box or font. I have rare and useful items you cannot find in any other shop. We even have a one-time quiver upgrade available, assuming you have a quiver. Yeah, I'll be changing a bit of how that's going to work. Well, I kind of cheated my way through, so I'm going to cheat myself some Mooney. You are intended to come out of the tutorial area with essentially what I have now. So, pretty rare to see quiver upgrade. Pretty rare to see quiver upgrade. A quiver upgrade, you should say. Count yourself lucky that I have one. Yes, that's a thing. I must know. Okay, good. Checks out. Checks out good. Okay. I was a Hylian general before the desire to take over overcame everyone. That's awkward. I just couldn't handle the madness. I fear that he would give me a fate worse than death if he found me. Hey, if you're going out into the plains and onward, you should know how to do a proper 360 attack to prevent ambushing. Yeah, I got spin attack. You can also poke objects. Yay. It is worth mentioning that you can check walls and rocks to see how stable they are if you poke them with your sword. So this is actually the first time I don't recall other quests explicitly, like, describing this. I shouldn't say explicitly, because he's not literally saying, like, hold A to check, and if you hear a different sound, then you need to blow it up. It's actually explaining, like, essentially how that works, but in not those words, I guess. So yeah, basically once you have a quiver, you come back here. Like I said, I'll probably change that. I had some good recommendations on better ways to handle that, and I'll probably go with that. My brother loves to play hide and seek all the time. Hide and seek all the time. I constantly have to make up excuses to avoid playing it 24/7. I don't actually know why I put this NPC here. He considers himself pretty good at it too, so much so that he tends to give prizes to those who find him. I like prizes. I've been invited for decades. If you have questions, I have answers for a price. Yep. So a hint shop that is far less jank than you may have seen in the past. The script is incredibly jank. That's why I need to redo a lot of them. Talking to literally everyone will help you tremendously. Information spreads fast. Yeah, so just telling you to talk to everyone. And fun fact, when you pay for it, it obviously decrements your money 10, 20, 30. But the text box doesn't appear until the money stops counting. So I actually have the text box timing, like when it pops up, dependent on the price. Like it's linked to that variable. Yeah. If something seems off, investigate it. So obviously the more expensive ones will take longer, but we're talking frames, so or I think it's like it's a few frames. So like 30 would have been like, I don't know, maybe 40 seconds. No, it wasn't 40 seconds, 40 frames. You may have a main journey planned for you, kid, but there can be many side stops along the way that can help you in your main journey. So that's literally just hinting at side questing, basically. I don't know. I didn't read this. Something seems off investigated. Meh. And you could take some money back if you don't have quite enough. He doesn't care, apparently. Hold on. Okay, checks out. Cool. Nothing crazy popped up in the debugger. That's good. No fair. You found me in my best spot. You found me in my best spot. Wait, you found me in my best spot. Wow. I've read over that word "by" so many times without actually realizing it doesn't make sense. Well, congrats. Here, take this mushroom I found here. It kind of stings. Oh, yeah, what a great reward. Maybe we could play again sometime. Probably not. I can tell you right now, he has no further usefulness in this game. As of this moment. Not everyone needs to be super unique, There's a lot of people in here. Care after the soldiers that stay here to protect us. It is the least I can do, considering they defected. The soldiers that went with him were fitted with better weapons than what we have. Hopefully they do not attack us. Oh, that is on a higher layer. Good. I did consider his offer to take over the island. Hey, don't judge me. He offered a lot of amazing perks. Yeah, I like the idea of having one soldier that's like, you know, thinking about it from their point of view, they may not have seen it as like a tyrannical takeover. Things are typically not that black and white, you know? So it's just cool to see like the flip side of that, you know, from the perspective of people that were involved with it. I was a part of a battalion of soldiers holding up in that tower just outside of this village until one of his generals came with a small army. They ran right through us. Some had extremely durable shields instead of utilizing a bow. That made it very hard for us to fight back. Not only that, but their general was unlike any other Hylian general. The way he wielded his sword, it was as if he was trained by some very skilled fighters. I do think if someone with a sword could counter him with a good parry, he could be staggered long enough to get a direct hit. Yeah, I said I like Dark Souls. There's parrying from Dark Souls. No, there's not really, but that's actually funny. Whoa, you're a Link, right? The hero who smote Ganon. It is an honor. You must be here to help us take down the Necromancer. With you on our side, I'm sure we will be able to take him down. This book here is from Ori Library, and it talks about a material that is only found on this island. Apparently, there is only one family of smiths that have ever been able to learn its properties enough to mold it into magical objects. It seems these magical objects can be used to have better insight on one's life energy. Wonder if that family is still around. That is a very good point. Alright. We have had to tell the townspeople not to go near the face of the village against Kampur Forest. We have assumed that the corruption is a result of one of his followers. We are worried that the toxicity will spread to Verity as well. Oh, you are interested in investigating the forest? Well, I can't say I'm happy with having a kid go in there, but you do seem able-bodied, and this is a major problem for Verity. I suppose if you are sure you want to, I could give you the key to the gate we have at the entrance. Yes. Good luck in there. We would go in ourselves, but then Verity would be completely defenseless. I could give you some advice about what to expect. There appears to be a temple in the forest. Okay, I meant to change the word temple to grotto. That has pools of some flammable liquid that you should probably keep any strong flames away from. Probably should emphasize the word strong in that sentence there. Okay, so I believe I have everything that I can have at this point. It looks like it. I got the heart piece here. So I think I'm good to go. Yeah, I talked. So, interestingly, if you had talked to him before getting that Kampur forest key, he would have only said this, and then that would have been it. He would not have let you leave. So I do kind of force the player to have to talk to. You have to talk to people to actually proceed through the game, which is a very good thing to teach early on because it is literally how you're going to progress in this game. You know, you can't just brute force your way and do stuff. You got to talk to people. Whoa, it is not a good idea to leave the village, kid. There's people shooting at you. Oh, I see you were given the Kampur forest key. I suppose if you are tasked with investigating that place, you are strong enough to handle yourself. You may pass. Yee. Of course, we will not be going straight there. Okay, and believe it or not, I'm trying to dodge that. Okay. Now we get to actually explore things. Oh yeah, those... Okay, so the slow Octoroks still take one hit. Cool. Oh god. Take 3 hits. I would have liked the heart. This is difficult. There we go. Yeah, currently I have it that you can slash that. I've been told it would probably be a good idea to not allow that. Okay. You're not supposed to do this. I'm gonna try it. Since technically I can kinda... Whoops. Candle hurts, by the way. Ooh. Alright. That is actually pretty difficult. You're intended to get a better... Oof. Better lantern before coming in here. So I guess if you're just smart with it, yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay with that. Definitely an instance of like you're not presented that it's not presented that you can actually do that. I mean, I guess like there's nothing stopping you from actually walking through it. Obviously, you can just walk in and go. But especially if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, it's hard. Like it doesn't take much for me to lose health. Yeah, I reduced the amount of enemies on some of these screens just because it was like, the screen size with the amount of enemies did not really fit well. Okay. I am going this way, but I know I can't do anything, but I want to make sure I can't do anything, and something didn't break. Yeah, so that area up there has changed substantially. Yeah. Don't really have anything else to say about that, aside from the fact that it's changed a lot. Alright. Well, you're kind of condemned to that crevice, so that's cool. That should probably be fixed. But one thing that was really interesting about this demo, oh my god, that two-shots me. So like how I mentioned how a lot of the overworld has changed, and yeah, a lot of this has changed substantially. It was kind of fun because I still remember when I first developed the original layout of the overworld. That was over 2 years ago. That's just, it's crazy to think about that. And it was crazy like changing it, you know. Is there? No, okay. I thought there was a mushroom under that. I was gonna say that's weird. Oh, what a perfect mushroom you have there. I can make some potions with that. Here. So now if you don't have that mushroom that you got from the hide and seek kid, you would have just gotten some dialogue like, I can't just make free potions or I can't just use my own personal stock of mushrooms for potions for everyone else, you know, that kind of thing. Need potions? Well, since you brought me that medical or whatever, I have plenty here for you. And you should be able to talk to her. Potions will restore life and magic. Their potency goes up as you combine them. Yeah. So, blue, restore a little of your life and magic. Combine with another blue for a stronger potion. Blue. You got a blue potion. Combine with another blue for a stronger potion. Well, I have a red now. So what if you get a red? You got a red potion. It restores a lot of your life and magic. Combine with another red for a stronger potion. Ooh, 3rd level. Yes, there is a life potion. It's, as of right now, between blue, red, and purple, I guess. I don't know if that's even purple. The only real difference is that it gives more health, and it's a 3rd drink. I mean, that's basically it. So one thing I want to be expressly clear about my quest, there's a lot of mechanics I could add. There's a lot of like really fancy stuff I could do. I've had a lot of really good ideas. I've had a lot of good ideas given to me. But the thing is, as cool as some of that is, and as much as I'd like to implement some of that stuff, I still want this to maintain a somewhat classic feel, you know? Like, I could do, like, Moosh was mentioning, like, Estus Flask style potions, basically. As I would love that. That'd be really neat. I still like the traditional potions. And, like, they're and that's something that I don't want to bend on. You know, I still want to maintain that classic feel. Like, I was originally thinking about using the Crucible Crest bow, that scripted bow that lets you do diagonals. I love that. That is awesome. However, it's not the feeling I want for this, unfortunately. I mean, it is kind of unfortunate because it is pretty awesome, but it's not unfortunate in the sense that that's just not. I could add it. It's not what I want. So, so yeah, if you guys are also looking for, you know, fresh, new, unique, classic feeling quests, you're gonna find that with this one, because that's what I'm going for here. That's what I'm striving for. I think less enemies on this screen would make sense. Yeah, so those guys in that tower are not quite, they're not that nice. They keep shooting at me. So actually, fun thing, if you go down here, there's snacks. Let's kill some of these snacks here now. Make my life a little bit easier. No. No, crap. That's fine. I killed a bunch of them. So, yeah, you can slash the grass, but if you just walk there, you would still fall in. Oh, man, yeah. The level 2 ones take priority. What a surprise. You know what? How much damage do you guys do? Oh, you're a 2-shot. Okay. For some reason, I thought there was a rock in the way. Okay. Yikes. You now have a new heart container. So yeah, the heart piece strings are, they actually check how many heart pieces you have. So it gives you, I could give you any string, any message based on however many you have. I can make it a pun if I wanted to. You now have a trio of heart pieces. Congratulations. You have the dynamic duo of heart pieces. You know, I could do whatever I want. But, yeah, it's fine. So, I do have that, as some I like to call it, fish key. I might change that from that key. We will see. It is indeed a fish. I didn't realize it was a fish until I was told it was a fish. And yeah, I can now see that it is very clearly a fish. Anyway. Into the forest. So a lot of moblins. Not all of these screens actually have anything going on, which... so this was actually somewhat more of a recent change. This screen here is pretty different. You couldn't actually be over here. Or even really over here. And you are stuck there, sir. That ain't right. And it's all a result of this area here, like being completely overhauled. It is completely overhauled. Like, not a single screen resembles what it was once before. Which I'm actually happy about. It's definitely something I learned about making an overworld. So I made a big mistake when I first started development with this quest, where I basically tried to develop this entire map and then the second entire overworld all at once, before even doing a dungeon in those overworlds. That was a big mistake, because I quickly learned, after adding dungeons, that you basically now need to uproot that entire area of the overworld to match that dungeon. So like here, you can see that there's a lot of liquid around here. It's oil. And that was not there before. This was just a forest that, you know, had a dungeon that was related to that oil. And that didn't really make sense, you know? Like, if it's such a plague, especially when you have the soldiers in Viridae saying, ooh, we needed to tell the villagers to stay away. We don't know what's going on there. It doesn't look good. Well, really? Because when you went into the forest before, it was just blue. Aside from that, it was perfectly fine. But now it's actually hazardous because it is suspicious liquid. So, yeah. Yeah, and I'll mention that later on with that other area. Aaron's log. There is log 1. There is a strange energy emanating from below the grotto. I've heard numerous disturbing noises from what I can only assume is some massive beast dwelling within. It may just be the source of high concentration of high concentration of oil that has plagued this forest. The source of the high concentration of oil, I feel like reads better. I wonder if that has something to do with our arrival. Anyway, with the small battalion that I've been granted, we will venture in. We'll venture in and see what we will encounter. My research has suggested that there is what has been referred to as the Hazaran. I'm kind of checking my spelling too. The Hazaran. I pray it is a myth. Oh, the Ting Ting suggests bomb. Fight a Legendarium Volume 3, the Hazaran. Fight a Legendarium, I need to remember that. The Hazaran is an ancient beast that resides in the Krazan mountain range. On the northeastern edge of Vida, it has a rare biological feature in that it excretes a highly flammable oil-like substance that reacts violently with a special flame ignited with the similar substance. I guess I should say with a Sibbler? I don't know. I guess that's fine. Duh. Magic container. Yay. I also intend to... I was thinking about having a magic container counter as well, but I think I might just make... You guys can't see my cursor. I'm thinking about just making the magic bar expand like a typical Zelda game. With the current way it's coded, it doesn't support that, but that's why I said I want to relook through the code. If it doesn't support it, I want to make it support it, because that's a good way to represent how many magic containers you have. So, yeah. That actually looks fine. Okay, thought that looked off. So I believe I should have 5 heart pieces going into level 1, which is coming up real soon. How far off? Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it... Oh, no, you do have 4 now. The tutorial dungeon used to give you a heart container. I changed that because it's not a main level dungeon. Suspicious substances have a tendency to have abnormal properties such as high flammability. So, nothing's happening when I use that. I wonder if it's because it's not a strong flame, or if it's not ignited by the same substance, because it's a wax candle, because magic. Flammability doesn't work the same way here. Yeah, so... May look familiar, right? These walls. And I did change the screen. Oh yeah, this screen makes a lot more sense compared to how it used to look. Okay. Just making sure there's no... Okay, that looks good. Figure out the text on the tablet. Have any other 3-piece? Might need to block that off like I did the treasure chest. Yeah, I might need to do that. Because it's referring to the... That was actually referring to the item in the chest. Which, the whole reason I made the chest something you can't access is because I don't want you to access it yet. So naturally, the hint for it, you shouldn't be able to access either. Yeah, we have a bit of a ladder situation going on here. Or, I guess, technically flippers if you weren't paying attention and missed out on it. Yeah, candle's kind of powerful. It is 3 times as strong as the... Or no, it's twice as strong as the sword. Especially since magic is pretty easy to come across. Yeah. Okay, so I think that is quite literally all I can do now. I didn't see this screen, but I can tell you that there's no purpose for that. Or there's no reason to see that screen yet. There's nothing going on. Okay, I guess let's head to level 1. I actually kind of hate level 1 because its mechanic has had many issue over the last year and a half, and I'm kind of sick of it. I mean, I still think it's a cool dungeon, but it's just like I've done it too much, honestly. And honestly, after this Let's Play, my whole development cycle is gonna, how I release demos and testing is all gonna change. Like, I'll explain that in a bit. There are hidden triggers where you would least expect. Although by making you suspicious now that you've heard that, you probably expect it more. Aaron's Log 2, follow-up to 1. There appears to be four main sources of the oil-like substance. Attempts to ignite the flow does not seem to work. I wonder if igniting the sources does something, assuming one can do so. Yeah. So what I mean by my whole, like, I guess I'll phrase it as like demo release process, or like even development process, is up until now with every demo, I have essentially played through the entire quest. You know, I'd start a new file, and I'd start from that new file every time. And this guy's on fire. Okay, can you not sit on me, sir? Can you not sit on me, sir? I gave you an aspect of homing on the link, but my god, I didn't think it was that aggressive. Okay, a lot more bats in here. It is a grotto within a mountain, so I mean, having bats would make sense. Okay, yep, so that unlocks that. Okay, can't do anything with that. But what I'm gonna do now that this demo is getting to well, there's numerous reasons. For one, I don't want to get myself sick of this entire part of my quest, because that's not, I don't want to become sick of this quest, really. I don't want to become sick of any aspect of this quest, honestly. So I want to be careful with how much I play each respective thing, while also getting extensive testing. I know a lot of testers may put a lot of their testing on testers. Developers put a lot of testing on their testers. But actually, I don't want to go this way. This is the way you're supposed to go. But I really should not do that. But like, you know, I'm a player. I was a player before a developer, so I'm definitely more on that playing side. So I enjoy being my own beta tester, play tester. Hence this Let's Play. But yeah, so with Demo 4 and all the following demos, it's basically just going to be that demo and on. Like, those demos will start where the previous one ended. Now I'm gonna leave you alive. So, it'll be interesting to see how that works out. I don't really know how that's gonna work out. I think it'll be fine. But I'm kind of entering a new stage in this quest development now where it's like, it's the full scaleness of its scale is becoming more apparent, especially in that Demo 4 is going to be level 3, and oh my god, the gels take 2 hits. Wait, what? Those are different gels? I thought I was using the same gels for everything, or Zols and gels. Okay. Also, I want to change the graphic for these. Yeah, I want to change that. Well, yeah, I do want to change them. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how development goes from here on out. For those interested in the development and this quest in general, the next demo is gonna it's gonna be a normal demo in the sense that you're still gonna get a new dungeon, you're still gonna get a mini dungeon. For those of you who don't know, the way I handle development for my quests is you get a main dungeon and I don't want to say mini dungeon because it might be a mini dungeon. It's basically gonna be a mini thing to do after you have already done the dungeon. While also having access to a dungeon, I guess I'll phrase it. And where Demo 4 will have that, Demo 4 might actually be one of my larger demos, just in pure, like, dev time, because I'm also gonna go through a lot of stuff. Yeah, they get stuck on the edge of the screen, that's not good. Also, they should not be able to light the oil if your candle is the red candle, because I can't do it with my red candle, why can't they? Cool. Hi. I like the insta-hit. Appreciate. Like, I should just put no enemy flags in any of the inline, like, coordinates, because that's just garbage. Just getting instantly sniped is absolutely garbage. Like, that's something that, like, as much as I like difficulty, that's not difficult. That is impossible. You are also stuck on edge of screen. I'm gonna kill you. You're the one that's annoying. Okay. But yeah, so it'll be, Demo 4 will probably be in development for a while. Now, granted, I hope it'll be less time all around than all the previous demos, because I want to make I want to make better progress. Yeah, see, Soma, you can make that. It's not that bad. Magic. Walk into the fire. Man, the gels take 2 hits. All of my Zols and gels are screwed up. That's another thing. I haven't really done much with enemies. I've kind of I made enemies way back before I did any, like, actual development. and just kind of sat with it. Okay, just in case this is somehow still broken. Okay, I almost have PTSD for my map because it just... That was kind of a nightmare to debug. It just stopped working as a result of an alpha update, and it was just... It was just suck. It was suck. It was bad suck. So it's obviously not suck now. It's actually pretty nice. I also want to re-script this a bit. I don't like how... Like, it moves at the same rate, but I kind of want it to behave more like engine map in terms of like this. Well, I don't want to say it that way. I guess I just want it to move faster. Because like if I'm like this, getting from one side to the other is kind of like, So, also I'm not used to hitting map to open and close a map. I'm used to hitting menu, which Dimmy mentioned I should do. But that's something I wanted to do anyway, because if you're not used... No, that's not right. If you're not used to the scripted map and you're used to ZC map, you're going to be having that issue. Oh. I also just realized I should be putting no enemy flags on the stairs. That'd be a good idea. Hi. I pressed A and nothing happened. That's fun. I want to actually go this way. Yeah, I know that those pads popped up there briefly. You might have noticed it for a frame. Okay, cool. I hate bats. Wow, I just kind of stood there and took it. Yeah, oof, do not save. Hey, Dimmy, how do you draw them? I forgot how exactly the script does it. I forgot exactly how it does it. It's its own whole script. I believe it's a DMAP script. If you want, I have a link to my GitHub in the description if you want to take a look. It's called Waterpads, that's right. It's called Waterpads. So if you want to take a peek at Waterpads, yeah, I plan on refactoring that a bit. If possible, if possible. I shouldn't say refactoring. I plan on re-looking at it and seeing if it can be made better. Now, I don't really want to keep going this way because I know I can't do anything. Yes. That is not entirely true. Actually, I might be able to do something over here. I can get the dungeon item, which is over here. Wait, how do you draw them? You mean the overhead stuff? The overhead stuff. Wait, what overheads? What overhead stuff? I want you dead. I lit this, right? Yeah, I lit that. Yeah, hey, Soma. The stuff that draws a circle. Oh! So that's just, like a layer for, just an overhead layer, just combos. And I forgot exactly how the script works. That's another script I haven't looked at in ages. So I'm sorry, I don't know exactly. I think it's called overhead transparency. Like again, if you are looking in my repo, that's what it's called. Okay, so now I can go to the right up here and get my item. Yeah. What? Oh, I did step on that like an idiot. Oil candle. Yay. It can kill me even faster than before. How lovely. Alright, so I think I actually found that it's more efficient to go up this way. Whoa! Haha! I saw that. Yeah, actually, I think it is faster to do it this way. Because then this takes you here. not dealing with you. I'm going to light you on fire, sir. It's good. So yeah, I lit that, but then I can also light this. Yeah. So that's cool. And then I go back this... Is it all around? It is all around better. Okay. Wow, yeah, okay. I think I found this out the last time I played this. The initial route that I thought was the optimal route. What's wrong with that pot? Why is that pot just never there? Is that how I did that? Kind of cool. Yeah, because then I could basically wrap up that path. And then I can also deal with this over here. Once again, I'm going to fight the Legionnaire up ahead with the sword. Did it when I had less health. Okay, you're supposed to go clockwise. As I failed to do that twice. God dang, I hate that attack. I'm going counterclockwise every time, when that is literally the worst thing you could do there, because he swings clockwise. Uh-oh. Oof. 2-0. I'm 2-0 on first try on that. That's pretty good. Noticing that it reveals the underside when you scroll, but only when you're outside of it. Yeah. Make sources more distinct. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just note that a lot of stuff we were talking about, Soma and Dimmy 2, the stuff we were talking about, I don't really consider that mandatory for Demo 3. I think what I have right now is acceptable for Demo 3. I think those other enhancements will be for Demo 4. Because, yeah, they'll look better for Demo 3, but they're not integral yet. I would still consider that cosmetic. Even though, well, I mean, it does play into the mechanic, and it makes the mechanic a bit more clear. I still think if there's no real issues right now, Demo 3 is basically done. If there's no other major issues. Yeah, I was either gonna do waterfalls, or I was thinking if I could find like some like fountain sprites, water spurting up or something. I think that would actually look cooler if I could find good sprites. Like it's coming from within, especially Soma, since you know where the boss is. Like coming from below would actually make more sense than coming from above. Whoa, hi, in my face, snake. Torch him. I love that. I love how it fades out. If you can do recursion in code, it looks beautiful. Recursion was one of those things that was... I mean, it wasn't hard for me to learn. I grasped it pretty well, but like, once you know, programming, it's fun. It's fun to program recursion if you have a really good algorithm, and it works well. Okay, so... Oh, you troll. Yeah, I poked him. Chat is still appearing on stream? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, chat on stream is something I've wanted, and I used to have it a lot. But then it became a hassle, a problem with people chatting bad, annoying chats that I didn't care to have on stream. But now it's fine, since it hasn't happened for a while. Hopefully it won't happen again. Man, those gels are too powerful. God dang. The gels are a crap show. Torched. So, interestingly, that's a red candle spot. Can you even get here with the red candle? Oh, I should also make a sound effects play when you hit that. Like a special sound effects, not like a normal sequence. Hey, Evan, Arson Simulator 20. Yes, Arson Simulator. That's a good way to put it. Ah. The compass. Yeah, so, interestingly, there's a secret here that undoes these. But if you do that, this path is locked off. So, you kind of need to do this first to actually see what's over here. Now, this text isn't final, given by the placeholders. But, yeah, history forgotten is doomed to be repeated, lest you forget placeholder. His awakening is nigh by his undying followers given the gift of death. Should ye encounter one, know that they cannot truly be vanquished until placeholder is annihilated. Only one with the courage to take take the paths of a take the path of a holy warrior with the power of all four goddesses. All four goddess can truly destroy him. So, yeah, that's actually a really fun hint towards like the distant future. Like demo 10. I don't know how many demos there'll be. Hi. Please don't do that. Arson Simulator comes back. Oh, you walked into the fire. Well played. Nah, why am I fighting you guys? I don't care. Yeah, you can red candle that. Yeah, I'm curious about that. Can you even get there with the red candle? You should. Yeah, okay, you totally can. I just didn't know if there was a point to making it a red candle spot or if I should just make it a blue candle spot. So I lit both of those, so okay. I am actually gonna go back to the hub just to make sure that it's not broken. It was broken, and the problem was very obvious. So I'm hoping that the problem's gone for good. Okay, the problem was having 3 of these lit would unlock the barriers, which obviously is not good. And it mainly confuses me, the problem it ended up being, because it meant I changed the value for something that I would not have had a reason to change. So I'm a little curious of how that got screwed up. Not curious enough to dig into it because I don't care, it's fixed. And I'm likely never touching it again, so there's no reason to really dig into it. So now I can actually go down here. There's really no purpose of going left here. I probably should make a purpose so that's more purposeful. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna die. Bye. Not dealing with it. Alright, pots, because things get a little wicked down below. Oh, nasty pots there. Let's open, oh, there we go. Okay, fun times ahead. How much damage? I was curious. Alright, we got Chungo here. We're gonna do him first. And apparently that one. Oh, God. I might die. Yep. Okay. Big fire. Big boys. Not good. A bit of a decent walk back. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's... actually, it's not great. But you're literally in the deepest part of the dungeon, and there's not intended to be a shortcut. Because... you don't need shortcuts everywhere. Oh, yeah, okay. At first I thought this was busted, but then I realized, no, I did actually do that. I just didn't... I have no way of actually getting in there. So, that's fine. Oh, god dang it. I need... maybe I'll remove the enemies from here. Because that's annoying. We'll save... it will say beware of Chungo. Yes. Watch out for the that bat was gone. Watch out for the might of Chungo. Now I gotta walk all the way around. This is lame. Okay, you guys will stay over there. Yeah, that guy's getting torched by flames and not getting... oh, at least you guys can't move once you go to the edge of the screen, you're fine. Yeah. I don't actually know why that happens. I have a suspicion, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, well, oof. When I see them twitch, it freaks me out a bit. Alright, we're still gonna get rid of the big boy first. I don't want to light them all up at once. This is too close. This is too close. Stop. Okay, it's good. That didn't light up the pads. That's not right. Okay, so this is not bad if you're careful. You obviously don't want to be on the edge of the screen. Might as well do you too. And fun fact, hitting them is actually a good idea because their burning is based on their health. So if you hit them, you're doing more damage to them, meaning they're burning for less time. Like, the amount of time that they're burning is based on their health. Like, their health is ticking down. So you actually do want to hit them. All right. This is normally when I would save, but we all know why I'm not doing that. Or at least some of us know why. That's boss time. I will use bomb. No. We're going to do one attempt without bombs. And then we're going to go with bombs. Oh, it's that sound effect. I'm like, I heard nothing. Okay. This guy's terrifying. This guy's actually kind of terrifying. I realized that when I was watching Moosh play him. Like, and he wasn't even playing in hero mode. Now, granted, he didn't know the mechanics as well. Great. Why are you stuck? You appear to be fine now, but you were stuck. That ain't good. Whoops. Okay, this is crap. I can survive one hit from the goo, so that's good. Why are you just taking it? You shouldn't just be taking it. Great. Oh, wait, wasn't Paladin? I didn't think he wasn't Paladin. Yo, it's Gish? What is that? Was he in Paladin? Maybe he was. I guess that makes sense. What did I alter? I modified the value of a boss. I thought it was him. Yeah, I made him jump when Link was closer, or further away, making it harder to, like, corner him. Oh, it was because he was moving. Yeah, that's why he didn't jump. Okay, that's not good. Binding of Isaac boss. Oh, given the music? No, that actually just happened to play out, I guess. Have yet to play Binding of Isaac. It certainly seems like something that I should play. What? Oh, you got stuck there for a moment. Okay, so there's a loop in his logic that doesn't have a certain check. Oof. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. You can really utilize the diagonals there. Yeah, there we go. Now you jumped. Oh my god, I touched him. Ugh. Yeah, I've seen gameplay of it. It certainly seems like something I would enjoy. I'll just put that on the huge mountain of other games I should play. You know, part of me actually really does want to just finish this quest so that I can go into just full game play. You guys are going to be annoying. Love how many elements in Iron are inspired by Flash Isaac included in... Huh. Is that another quest? Krampus's diagonal... Oh, no. No, I see what you're saying. What? Oh, lovely. What a start. Thought the head had less hits on it. This is a garbage attempt already. Meant to go up. He should have jumped sooner than that. I don't want to make him too smart, because then it just gets too difficult. Ooh, usually he sprays right off the bat. I'm surprised he didn't. Although I guess his jumping overrides that. Alright, we're gonna play some cleanup here. Well, that's my face. Every speedrun has an awful attempt. Candle bomb during the spit attacks. Face up a candle bomb during the spit attacks. Yeah, I know. Bombs make them easy. I was trying to do it with just sword, but I guess I'll go with bombs. I mean, the intention is you fight him with bombs. So, yeah. Dang it, what timing? Ah, it's a shame. Stop moving. Bombs do a ton of more damage. Ah, I was trying to egg his jump. Crap. Crap. Whoa! Dang. No, I'm not potioning. Touching him or being squashed. Yeah, the being squashed sucks. It's a very easy way to take free damage. Or to receive free damage. I found a large cavern which appears to be some nest of a great beast. Could it be the home of the legendary Hazaron? I'm both intrigued and terrified if it is. I think we see why. Yeah, so, yeah, that's level 1. Hour and 17 minutes. Yikes. Yeah, there's a Triforce, and it appears to be the first shard of the Power Triforce. Also, note how now there's a Death Triforce. Now there's 4. Going down should do nothing. Okay. Yeah, I need to have a an animation for Triforce. Okay. So what did I get? I got the next level candle, which means I can burn things. So now we're gonna. I want you to burn now. Thank you. I would like the heart though. Yeah. So all the oil in this place is now burnable. So I can go down there. I will go. I know that there's nothing there, but I do want to just double check that nothing's busted, since things do like to just break inexplicably. So let's make sure. Also, this is kind of a like really old check. I removed this. Okay, good. I did. I should have removed that ages ago, but I'm just making sure that I actually did. Yes, indeed. Okay. So, in the forest, there's only one thing to check. I want the candle. I tried to get a hit everything bomb. Again, haven't been defeated. Many of us just wanted to live our lives. Unfortunately, we did a lot of bad things, so we have to keep hidden. Anyway, I can show you how to use arrows. Yep, this is gonna change. Oh, I added more style to this cave. I didn't remember doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. And do something completely different with that cave. I actually have an idea of what I'm doing with that cave. So, yeah. I'm probably gonna change that. So, trying to think, what is the best thing to go at now? It might actually be... I'm trying to think if there's a benefit. Yeah, there could be a benefit. Benefit to going this way first. Actually, yeah, there's a big benefit to going this way first. Yeah, so like I mentioned, this place has been completely Man, you're annoying. Has been completely overhauled since last... Oh my god. Okay, these guys suck. I need to make them less toxic. Okay, I didn't remember... Okay, that's that cave. Man, I horribly misremembered what that cave was. Yeah, I'll go this way. Hello. Oh, hey, I need your help. My son went into the mines and I hurt my leg and can't go after him. Hurt my leg. Yeah. If I give you my lantern, can you get him back for me? Great, thanks. He didn't say anything. He does usually have a bow with him because of the surplus of monsters nowadays. Hopefully he is alright. You got a wax lantern. Yes, we have lantern. One must be able to shoot and cross gaps in order to make their way through this ancient mine. Now, I hope that hint is not misleading. You shouldn't be entering with both of those. You get technically 1.5 of them in here. So, okay. Let us go. Fortunately, I think these bats can one-shot me right now. Now, geez, you scared me. I broke my lantern running away from bats, so I can't see anything. My father was looking for me. Yeah, I figured. He told me to keep away from this mine, but I couldn't help myself. Since I made this bow, I just wanted to use the keys in here for target practice. I was doing fine until my lantern broke. There was a very kind Hylian soldier that found me in here and wanted to help, but had a mission deeper in the mine. He told me to stay by the slate until he returns. If you tell me how to get out, I will give you my bow and quiver. Yeah, so that's gonna change to just the bow. Oh, actually, that's what I can do with that cave. Okay. Oh, or better yet, you'll get just the quiver here. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, well, can't do anything with it now. Good luck finding the soldier. I'll find my way home. Are you happy, Soma? Correct terminology used in that dialogue? It's valid. Well, you made it sound like it needed to change, so I changed it. And technically, there are more keys than bats in there, so you can't say it's inaccurate. Wow. No health. There we go. I think I know how I'm going to change this whole situation. I think I'll just have the moblin straight up give you the bow and arrow. Or the bow and quiver. Just being like, oh, I want to go on the right path, so I don't need this anymore. So you have a bow. Take this arrow and let me teach. Yeah, well, yeah. How about from now on, I'll just have him give you both, because why not? He's a moblin that's straying from the life of crime. So he no longer needs bow. Okay, I thought I walked into a tree. Like, transitioned into a tree. Return with homemade cinnamon rolls. Ooh, cinnamon rolls. Haven't had those for a while. Those are good. A little too dangerously good, though. So maybe I don't want them. I won't have any, so I'll pass. Okay. Yeah, these guys are hyper. I don't like that. I need to change that. So this screen's actually kind of fun. It's actually really funny because it was a very much like last minute, just had this idea and I'm gonna do it situation. So this room looks pretty normal, eh? Well, it's not really that normal. There's a lot going on here. Should I add enemies? This room's a little too cramped for enemies. You don't need to have enemies everywhere. I have 5 arrows. I need 1. Ooh. Hi, Pit. So you just need to, whoops. You just need to get rid of all these rocks. Homemade, I'm too used to Pillsbury kind. Homemade would completely spoil. Yeah. Ah, crap. You gotta kind of pay attention to which ones you fell in as to not waste your time. It's a bit of a, not, I was gonna say maze. It's not really a maze. You just need to, like, get an idea of your surroundings. Yay. So now I could get the thing that's over here. Oh, yeah. Also, everything has continuity and it is interconnected. So you get to see cool stuff like that. Heart piece, 2 of 4. All right. I think, so that's level 2. I can actually just go straight into it. However, so technically it goes against my let's playing mentality to not do that now. But I think it would be a good idea for testing's sake. Why I put a rock there? Why'd I put a rock there? That's annoying. I want there to not be a rock right here. For testing's sake, I might actually want to go in there. Oh, that cave's, wait, where is that cave? I forgot where I lost a cave. Oh, the cave's right there. Never mind. I'm good. I'm only gonna need 1 arrow. Or I mean 2 arrows. How much of this quest is done? Well, you're gonna find out in the stream. But it's about 2.5, 4 hours maybe. It's up to level 2. So I guess how much? I guess like what do you necessarily mean? Like game time or like percentage through the game? Oh, I can hit that from there. Because percentage through the game, that was a potion. Why did I think that was a candle? I'm not actually sure. How far is it percentage? I don't know. I mean, from the plans that I have, I'd say it's level 2. Less than a 6th. Which, actually, saying it that way feels like there's a lot or like I'm really far in, but I'm really not. There's still a lot. There's still a lot. There's going to be 12 main dungeons. I originally wanted to have 16, but I don't want to expose too much, because if we were talking mandatory content, like main story, non-bonus content, then there are only 12 dungeons, and then I would say you're probably more like a sixth of the way through, or like 15%, I guess, as you say. However, if you include bonus content, then it's quite less, especially if you're in Paladin mode. Evan, I'm sure with you seeing Paladin mode, you're thinking that's like your hero mode. It's actually, it is from the perspective of difficulty, but it's going to have story changes. You're going to have access to content you don't have access to otherwise in any of the other difficulties. So how much is left very much depends on which mode you're talking about. Are you talking about from a 100% point of view or from a beating point of view? Because very different. That's a bomb. Welcome to... I love this dialogue. Welcome to Den Boy Green. Normal we no see humans. When do they look confused? When confused see we speak. We big brainy coons. I'm gonna bomb you. Back to sanity. Some of us speak better human than others. I suppose the fact that we have the mental capacity to is impressive, but the others drive me nuts. Yeah, I like how he gets a little existential and then just says, yeah, they make me crazy. Oh, wait, what? I did put this guy in grass. You can see the grass at his feet. Oh, nice. Similar scope to IOR. Yeah, I think there might be a bit... I might have a bit more planned. I'm not sure. I'm kind of following somewhat of a template as you did with IOR, with how you have like main, dungeon, mini, main, mini, and battle arenas, which you're gonna see right here. Me went to dark cave east from me, too dark, need light to see. Yeah. Me like leaves, many nice ones, but not ever seen perfect leaf. Any exist? I have no idea. I don't talk so good. It has been a while since I have seen another human. Okay, I gotta remember this guy can actually speak coherently. Been hiding out here for a while now. The scholar started to act a little funny and started talking nonsense about total domination and something about needing enough power to release him. Way too freaky for me. So I found myself here among some suspiciously smart raccoons, and I was even able to teach them to speak. Unfortunately, only one of them really understood my teachings all that well. That's pretty self-evident. I did give you dialogue. Very good conversation from that one. Oh, I cut that and there was no clippings. That's messed up. Yeah, same with that one. Same with those. Okay. Sword them or get dead-ended. I don't want to get dead-ended, but we are going to... Well, I'll use the candle. That's what you're supposed to use. Okay. So yeah, I kind of expanded on your battle arena concept, Evan. It does not involve warps. It's completely scripted. Yeah, one of them's kind of a jerk. He's chucking rocks at me. Oh, what a candle. Holy crap. Oh my god, he threw me so far. Holy crap. I'm over here now. Oh my god. Apparently I don't beep. Jeez. Yeah, so they come in scripted waves using arrays of enemies, with some buffer time in between. And yeah, there's NPCs throwing crap at you. I like how even wave 1 is hard. Jeez. You may have noticed I reduced the frequency at the throwing. Actually, it might be hard to tell. Maybe I need to reduce it more. I reduced it by like 20%. Apparently, it doesn't seem to be feeling all that different. God dang it. You're supposed to run in a cardinal direction from the rocks, and specifically not stand diagonal, because that's where the pieces split. So you could be very liberal with your candle. since, oh my god. Since, you're getting constant magic. Oof, nice, you walked into that one. Ooh, wow, how did that not hit me? Oh, okay, that's the hard stuff. Now it gets easier. Slightly. Ooh, nice. I'm just gonna go all the way over here. Here we go. He landed on spikes. That's not good. Gargantuan Bandit of the Forest. Overgrown Raccoon. The text is over to the right too much. Just because I don't want to have to do all this again, I'm going to torch him. Summon raccoons, you fool! Yee. Hi, my friends. I'm not doing the cheese strat. That's cheese. Whoops. I swear I don't want a cheese. Oof, God. Okay, well, now I'm out of stuff. I do have the arrows now. Whoop. Yeah, the Gaias suck. Well, I mean, Gaias never not suck, so, you know. The best implementation of a turret room I've seen. Oh, really? Well, thank you. He's drawing under the items. Wait, what? What are you referring to? Wow, man, dead and dead. Wait, dead and dead. Crawling, throwing ouchies. Gifting the green man's because, wow. Got oil lantern, it's better. So wow, Mr. Mans. So wow. So wow. Yeah, so, the boss raccoon was drawing under the magic jars, and it looked a little strange. Oh. Okay, that should be an easy fix. Yeah, good point out. When I edit through the stream for the videos, I'll make a note of that. Yeah, this is actually a really good means of testing. He dead-ended the dead ends. Yes. So, the item I got out of there is honestly just a convenience item. It's not at all, like, the battle arenas are all optional. Like, that was completely optional content right there. So again, you know, that kind of stuff. God dang it. Yeah, I know about that. Actually, I know how to fix that. I don't know why I didn't just fix it. It's just going to help you specifically in level 2. But of course, for a lot of the game, and you don't get another level candle for a long time. Like you have the blue not candle lantern for quite some time. I have no plans for you getting another one because it's a utility item. You're not meant to get upgrades for it frequently. Screen scroll draws are the devil. Okay, so actually, I almost kind of wish I had gone through this without that lantern because this lantern is okay. So it's a utility that kind of just helps you passively, but in situations like this, it specifically makes things easier for you. If I were to say go back to the lantern I had before, you would not see that. So having that upgraded lantern where it's not directly helping you like a new sword or a new candle would, but by giving you more range of view, I've leveraged that and created situations where it actually can affect the flow of the game because you can see something in advance. Like without this lantern, I would have had to have walked all the way around here. Now, granted, it produces the effect I wanted you to have in this cave, where you walk through, nothing looks out of the ordinary. You realize, oh, there was an arrow trigger here. I could have had that from over there. So you're already over here, and then you hit that, you hear the secret sound, and then you walk back through like, oh, nothing happened. Oh, high chest. So in some instances, I feel like, yeah, that was my point. I don't know what else I meant to add. I wanted to add to that. You had to do some absolute nonsense to fix popping of scripted overworld feature. Ah, okay. Ugh. Okay. Don't get hit by that. It one-shots you, I believe. Or maybe it does 4 hearts. It basically one-shots you. Okay, these bats suck. I don't actually know how much they do. I forgot. Ah, nice. Real threat's gone. Heart piece. And that was 4. Okay. Cool. Don't shoot. I should remove that statue shooter until it's actually relevant. Whoa, shoot. My finger was between 2 buttons, so I kind of hit both. So I think that's it for there. I could go over here, but there's a ton of enemies here. Holy crap. Okay, well, there's nothing really going... I'll map it out. Holy crap. Yeah, you need a ladder. So I believe that is basically all I can do. I have 6 heart containers. That sounds about right. See, new project still inverse mirror. 7/6, my contest entry for the old official. Oh, interesting. Oh, well, let me know when that comes out. I'd be interested in that. Oh, the blue lines look really cool from this perspective. I think that's it. During the contest, did health reasons. Oh, okay. Well, hope you're doing well. Yeah, definitely let me know when that project comes out. I'd be interested in checking it out. So, I think level 3, or level 2. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. So I'm basically just gonna head to level 2. Pretty long hiatus since then. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after I finish this quest. I kind of feel like I might just... I don't know. I don't know. I can't even really say if I'd want to do another quest or anything else, because for the longest time I've wanted to put more time into YouTube, especially since the channel's actually growing now. So I'm not sure. From the bulk of the ZCC now, but if when it's being finished, make sure you hear about it. Yeah, definitely let me know. For sure. Is like 99% kill? Like, what do you mean, combat based? Thanks. Okay. Oof, I avoided that. But both the team and I have just kind of developed. Oh, okay. I don't have it. Oh my god. I was just gonna say I don't have enough health for this. And I have to make sure I don't retry, because I'd basically have to start over. These guys suck. Oh, is he part of your team? Alright. Level 2. My favorite dungeon in terms of atmosphere. Alright, Soma, I did a fix to what you said, and I think it was actually something you mentioned about just having a, essentially I put a pit in front of the stairway, or I think it's the pit that takes you down towards the boss door. So you can't even accidentally use keys now. God dang it. I removed the level 2 Stalfos from this room too. I didn't actually remember doing that, but apparently I did that, as there is no Stalfos. Pretty much implied it was dead. Okay. I still had you spawn there. Maybe Maybe that was a lucky spawn, I guess. Okay. Day 418. We lost a few more carts to the constantly appearing sinkholes. The foreman continues to ignore our pleas to abandon this clearly defunct mine. It is clear he has no concern for the miners' well-being and only cares for the riches within, even if half of this mine is underwater. Our torches go out constantly, especially deeper in, given how moist it is down there. Luckily, I keep my oil candle on me at all times. Something funny happened today. I always keep my trusty bow on hand to keep away the vermin. I accidentally shot an arrow through fire and lit a torch with it. Quite a shot it was. Yes. Quite a shot it must have been. Oh my god, these guys. So there's the map. And again, could you have seen that with the normal lantern? Yeah, you might be able to see it. It might be hard. It might be hard to. But in case anyone's curious, what he's hinting at is this mechanic. Not only can you do that, but you can use existing torches to light other torches. So you can utilize your own flame or existing flame. So, oh, it's so dark over there. I want to see what's over there. Well, thanks, Pat. Keys. So you can do stuff like that. So truly, the arrow through fire from Ocarina of Time. Well, thanks. Die. Can't do it. Then 6 is really hard. On normal, it's almost as hard as IRR and hero mode. That's fine. I'd play it on hard mode anyway. Probably in the top 3 hardest quests on the database that are still real quests. I mean, I did IOR with 3 hearts, so I mean, I'm all for the hard stuff. Hi, thanks, I appreciate that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm all for that. Oh, I moved it, but you could still see it. I guess that's a prize for being here. I'm not gonna hit that yet. So, this is blocking your way. Pay attention to that. Yeah, so I basically knocked the... I don't know why I did... No, well, I mean, I guess that's fine. So you can also see that the boss key's there. So again, having the upgraded lantern is a substantial help. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough. Yeah, there's arrows down there. You can't pick them up with the boomerang. Okay. You'll do fine if you beat with 3 hearts. Okay. Yeah, I should have fixed the key issue. Like I said, I just kind of... Okay. I kind of just blocked off the, what you call them? The boss key... The boss-related key locks, I guess, is a way of putting it. Okay, this is annoying. Just stop. What was that lag with the boomerang? The boomerang was back in my hand, and yet I couldn't throw it again? No hitting IOR's final boss is probably more cursed than anything I've got in Evan 6 right now. It took me here? Why did that take me there? Alright, well that's obviously not supposed to happen. You know, this happened when Moosh was playing. Something weird happened like this. No, F11 is not quit. So, I don't know why. There's weird stuff going on here. Something with the warping is somehow off. Yeah, see, I tried to do this. I don't know why it didn't let me do that before. Okay. So, there's a key there. I'm trying to intentionally do this poorly. Oh, well. Mission accomplished. Oh, I left. Apparently I have no collision on. Well, you know what? So normally what you're supposed to do is go back in through the entrance you went in before, but since I have no collision on, yay. It's... Oh, you're not a scripted one. I like how no collision was still on, despite the fact that I hit F11, which turns off no collision. Now I don't have it. Shoot. Now I have an extra key. Alright, I'm just gonna go down the path where you'd get that key. And, yeah. Make things how they should be, I guess. Whoa, you still came at me and do a heart and a half. Okay. Oh, yeah, you noticed that? I wasn't gonna say anything. So dying kept me here. Okay, so F6ing. Oh, really? I like these issues that just randomly crop up, despite the fact that I've tested this so many times, and yet apparently F6ing in the lower level takes you to the entrance of that. I thought I unchecked the checkbox for continue, but apparently it got unchecked, because I would not have manually unchecked it. I don't know why I would. When you're in deep water, does it reduce your candle sight radius because you're wet? No. That's what debugging. Yeah, that's true. Everything broken ways I didn't think possible. This is just... Yeah. Well, you know what? I know what it is. It's because this is a Let's Play, not a dev stream. That's why it's a problem. It wasn't a problem before, and it also wasn't a problem when Moosh played. Or, I mean, it was a problem when new issues cropped up when Moosh played. So great. Like, yeah, thanks, Fate. It sucks. Oops. Alright, well. Okay. Like, I'm just playing terribly right now. I don't want you dead. I do want you dead. Well, I'll just kill you. That's good. Yeah, this music's from Chasm. I'm surprised that nothing else had ever used Chasm music. It's fantastic music. Yeah, there's like input lag. Like if I throw this, interesting. Was that always like that? Like there's like a full second after throwing the boomerang that I can't swing my sword. Could have sworn that wasn't a thing. So let's intentionally... Ooh, that scared me. Jeez. So I can do this. Although this isn't the boss key, or a boss-related thing. God dang, how many did I put there? Yeah. So you can still use your key in that first spot, but you can't actually get through. And just to confirm, yeah, you actually can't get through. Animation commitment. Yeah, well, I'm just surprised I never noticed it until now, because I could have sworn that I've... Well, right there I did. I don't know. Okay, so it shouldn't matter which way I take here. I don't want to kill you all. Get in here, okay. Wait, what? That was weird. Yes. I wanted to keep one alive. Okay. I also plan to rescript those bridges. Or not even rescript. I think Engine handles them good, pretty well now. Yeah, so I can't get through here. So that path is completely blocked, so I have to go around the other way. I forgot that those, likes take 10 hits. Oh, wait. They took 10 hits in normal, I think. I don't know how many hits they take, actually. Yeah, for the record, each of these, torches you see, these sconces, are lightable. They're all temporary. And, the hint that they're temporary is what that guy said in his journal. That it's so moist that it doesn't stay lit. So that's why that works. 9 normal. Yeah, 9 is normal. I don't... These Zols have been big issue. Okay, I believe I did leave 1 level 2 Stalfos here. Yes, I did. And he's dead. Ah, you were trying to jump on me. I knew that. Okay, so I had no enemy flags on basically that whole side of the screen, and it appears that that worked fine. Good. Because it was annoying to have to wait for a bat to, or Keys to come on to your side. I do need to go this way now. So this is actually a piece of aesthetic that I really like. So you have this torch, or the sconce, with those minecarts in the way. But when I hit the switch, they fall into the hole, like it collapsed the wall, which knocked out the lights. Now it's dark there. So just a small thing that I really like, how it actually affects the environment in a way that's very clear by removing light. Yeah, I guess that's a way to make them not die in one hit, just pump them full of health. Need to get going. Quest looks neat, like I say. Okay, thanks, Evan. That means a lot. Have a good one. Interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, this minecart right here was messing with my perception. Okay. Okay, so what did I actually do here? I hit that switch. Okay. Yeah, great having you on. I'll be cutting these up in the videos like I do with the rest of my Let's Plays. So if you wanted to follow up with the following bits of the stream, you don't need to watch the whole stream if you don't want to. You can wait for the videos. I collapsed that one thing. I'm having a bunch of bitmap issues. Yep. When do these start cropping up? Yeah, Moosh had the same issue. I have no idea why. Warp to D map screen. So floor 1. So that was when I came down to the lower floor. So I've been having these issues since I came down to the first floor. Get free bitmap. Can you guys see this on stream? No, you can't. Okay. Get free bitmap. Could not find a valid free bitmap pointer. Well, that console's, I need to reopen this. Yeah, it's just spamming the console with that. It's just constantly spamming it. And I can't save because it won't let me save. That just started happening. I have no idea why. Couldn't even control K fast enough. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe this will fix it? Nope, it did not. Yep, something with an alpha update broke this. Because I haven't touched anything subscreen, and it's bitmap related, so I don't know what it is. Because that's how the scripted maps work. It's based on bitmap drawing, and it looks like it's trying to. Because at the beginning of those scripts, I think they essentially check for a cleared bitmap. They clear a bitmap, and it's not able to find one. So it's just absolutely spamming chat, or not chat, the console. I completely lost my train of thought. Like, where was I even going? I think I was going this way, right? No, I think I was going to go this way. I came from this way, right? Yeah, I came from this way. So then I went in here. Yeah, so then I'd be coming up here. So just going down and around up here. Because, yeah, I caved that in, so now I can go through here. So, it is preferred that you grab the money first, because the money will vanish if you get the chest first, but if you leave and come back, the money comes back. Kind of a pointless situation, but doesn't hurt anything. Ladder. See, I don't think there was anywhere else I could use the keys. Like, I think that was literally the only place I could use that key. Because you saw I blocked that off, and I don't think there's any other locks. So. Alright. Let there be light. Oh, this is an interesting situation. I wanna add some light here. There we go. Yeah, this is a problem. He'll get himself out, though. Dang it, I moved too fast. I could have gotten 4 hits on him there. Whoa. Hi. You can also open the lock in the room with the traps on the left side. What lock? I'm pretty sure I blocked that off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I blocked that off. So I don't think I could have. Didn't I? Oh, I already opened that lock. Are you talking about the room before that? Because I definitely blocked that. I did go this way. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go validate that, though. Well. Yeah, I couldn't actually do that yet. I knew that you block, before you block things. There's an additional lock you can open. Yeah, it's all past here. So like here, I'll go down here. So, yeah. You can't do anything with this. Well, you can, you just can't unlock the thing. So I don't think there's actually a benefit to me coming in here right now. Cool. Yeah, so I don't think that issue is present anymore now that I put that thing in there. Yeah, I think Moosh got rid of this issue by saving and reloading. I can't do that because it'll forget the quest path. So, yeah, can't do anything about that. That it concerns me because usually when a console's being spammed like that, that's not good. That's never good. I mean, it says aborting, so I would assume it wouldn't actually crash, but we will find out. So I put the map in a spot that's not like in the direct route because the map kind of breaks this place, and I'm actually okay with that fact because thinking from a logical point of standpoint, thinking, oh hi, if you were to map it out manually, whether it's dark or not wouldn't affect whether you could see it or not. So it makes sense, I feel. So, let's go up from here. Hi. That rope always spawns in that perfect spot. Every time. And I'm good on arrows. If I go down there, there's more arrows down there, but I'm not gonna grab them. Hi. Wow. Oh, you got stuck because I put that pit there, and there goes the arrows. How nice. Yes, it is. The only other issue I had was boss getting stuck. That is completely fixed. I talking with Emily, that was a my bad situation. Hi. Oh, you take 2 hits, okay. In fact, actually, I was testing him right before this, or not right before this, but earlier today. So how I mentioned that I added logic to prevent him from going on the edge of the screen with the intention of ideally preventing him from getting stuck. I removed that logic because it's not actually necessary anymore. He physically can't get stuck now, given the structure of the room. I didn't actually have to touch him aside from that logic, which was just basic movement logic. He functions perfectly fine now. So I think all the major loose ends have been tightened. I think we're good. Oh, God. I didn't know where that bat was, and I wasn't looking forward to finding out. This is my death. This is my death right here. Maybe not. Yee. Whoa, what a kill. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad that at least Yusoma liked the flow of the dungeon and didn't want me to mess with that. That's really good to hear, because I think I mentioned that was one of my bigger concerns about this dungeon. Was the flow. Like, I felt like it may not flow all that well, but that's good to see that it does. I mean, there's certainly more than one way to go about it, which I kind of like. Like, I could have gotten the map or the ladder and immediately came through here. And in fact, I could have come through here or from up here. So you have many options for where you want to go. So it kind of creates the illusion that there's no defined order. Even there really isn't. You can, in fact, the fact that you found that issue proves that you could do this dungeon in a way that previously would have broken it. So it feels freeform in a way that it's freeform and restrictive in a way that I think it actually does feel good. I was just concerned how well it would actually feel. Now, another advantage of having this lantern, you could see that torch is there and light that, which gives you a shortcut through here. Of course, if you didn't have that lantern, you wouldn't have known that. So it doesn't actually prize you that much for having a better lantern. It basically saves you some time. So that's why I kind of like that construct. It doesn't heavily change things. And the main thing I like about this overworld overhaul for this region is it makes getting to these other entrances super fast. You just go right here. Before, with the other structure, it took a lot more time to get here. So I'm really happy about that. Although, actually, it would be more efficient to get the boss key now. Since I've made that shortcut where you can go into the core of the dungeon. Yeah, I still want to have this arrow spot be somewhere where you couldn't see it before. Somewhere you might be able to shoot it, but you can't see it. Oops. Oh, boss key string doesn't play. Okay. So yeah, you do that. And now I could go back out and around from the outside to get over here. Also interesting, the enemy stayed dead despite me leaving. Huh. Hadn't noticed that. You're stuck in your chair, sir. Now, this is my favorite block puzzle to date. This is a good one. I like this one. Whoops. Yeah, let's give us some light so that we can see the whole situation. It's not a hard one by any means. And actually, there are a couple ways you could solve this. Okay, that was like one of the ways I could screw that up. There's not many. Actually, no, there's a lot of ways you can screw this up. But that was a really stupid way to just instantly screw that up. Yeah, so Moosh actually solved this in a way I wasn't expecting, which was kind of cool. I like that. I'm actually having trouble thinking about how to... Okay, that's not what I meant to do, and I drowned. Don't like drowning. So, crap. I screwed it. I screwed it. I need to get this out of the way, so that makes a platform in the water. And then I could do this to get this guy over. And then I just need to get these guys out of the way. I can do that. That block I don't technically need to touch. Trying to do this the way I intended it to be done. That was a little jank. And then this guy gets pushed across. E. Yeah, so I like having the submerged blocks. That's kind of neat. So, yeah, that's cool. I cannot ignore the console just going berserk. It's not good. It's... If Emily or Demi are watching, it's with bitmap blit. It's trying to blit the bitmaps and it's just not having a good time. Okay, well, I think I'm ready to just head straight off to the boss for the most part. Most think the player should need to kill Stalfos 2 to get the boss key or fight a giant Stalfos. So the thing about the Stalfos in this quest, which I think is actually something important to consider or to talk about. So yeah, this quest is about necromancy, and even just up to this point in the game, you can really see that trend with how there's Stalfos in places they wouldn't typically be. Like, I think I have some Stalfos on the overworld, which is very unconventional, which makes sense, and it's near a dungeon. You know, it's like his minions are protecting that Triforce shard, you know, that kind of idea. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. And oh, by the way, I did fix this. There's blocks there, so you can't cheese that. You actually have to risk your life now to solve this puzzle. This looks terrible, and it's gonna look like that for the rest of the game. Did those blocks change color? That's weird. Oh, I have 3 keys. I'm gonna remove a key. This lock is useless. I kind of just placed it there to not break things, so it's not good. Or maybe I'll remove this one. I don't know. Just gonna unlock that, and then yoink. Beings of true darkness dislike light of any kind. Hint for the boss. He's a darkness boss. Who would have thunk it? Okay. Just kidding. It's just level 2. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. So like in IOR, how things kind of escalated after level 3. And this actually is coincidental. Things will. I didn't mean to. Okay. Well, my shirt tipped the joystick. Things will escalate after level 3, but it's gonna escalate a lot. Like, the story is actually gonna be a driver for the first time in this quest, which I'm excited for. Oh, my instinct is to speed it up and get through the dialogue to test the boss. That shows how many times I've tested this boss. Cerberus, I know of you and what you did. Giant blade traps on level 4. I have no idea what level 4. I don't even know what level 3 is gonna be. Show yourself, fiend. I know it's gonna be a temple. That's it. I know you are here. The necromancer is to thank for that. I like that fade in. That's cool. Fool, how dare you venture so far into my darkness to address me with such ignorance of who I am? I know not of how a pathetic child like you would know of me. Service Malice, high-ranking general to the Scourge of Ida. Now, it is also intentional. It's not accidental. In the beginning of the game, it was presented that this island is now known as Interitus, but it was once known as Vita, and the characters referring to it as Vita, like, that's not an accident. That is intentional. It's meant to, I'm not afraid to say this, it's meant to convey I guess the experience that those characters have with the island, and it kind of implies into their experience. Like, people who refer to it as Interitus are fairly new to the island. People that refer to it as Vita have been here a long time. So just another note there. I do not care of what you are, other than the fact that you are the one responsible for the death of my grandfather. He will not have died for nothing more than just your reckless greed. I shall vanquish you, demon. Huh, greed. Petty being, believing petty drives. You have no idea what I am, what purpose I serve. The one I serve. Your grandfather, along with the other ants that once dug here, were mere tools. When one died, another would take its place. Pathetic. They could not even succeed in their simple goal. Your grandfather was a failure, and he, along with everyone else here, died of failure. Curse those wretched ants. They are the reason I was given the curse of undeath, being unable to find it. As a result, I was cursed to roam these tunnels for eternity. But at least now, I will not be alone. So pitiful. Your grandfather would be disappointed. It has been a while since I have felt the sensation of death. Thanks for taking a shadow off my face. Defending one such as him is a fool's errand, but if you insist on sharing his fate, I can oblige. Featuring Garfield? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. So I do want to like talk about some of his logic. So before he would randomly turn out a torch, I enhanced his logic. He turns out the nearest torch. So he doesn't go across the whole screen to some random torch, because he used to pick torches randomly. Also, he actually summons 5 ghosts. I wanted him to summon 5, but the way I was checking enemies on screen, it was counting him. So he was only spawning 4. So, fix that. Also, these guys die in one hit to the candle, so it's a viable way of... So, I like the way that this boss kind of plays out. You can be in this phase as long as you want. So this guy's really aggressive. He is very aggressive. He could kill you, especially in Paladin mode, very quickly. So I like that you can take your time here and just try to farm as much health as you can. Yeah, so now I'm good. Now I'm satisfied. Oh, I caught him in the middle of his... Hey! Battle me! I'm gonna try to just sword him. Wait, contact damage did more than his scythe? God dang it. Okay. For some reason, his contact damage did more than his scythe attack. I need to fix that. That makes no sense. There's no way a scythe to the face would hurt more than some undead reaper's cloak. Unless he really whacked you with his ribcage. I guess that would be unnerving, but it wouldn't be deadly. Ladder, why? Frickin' ladder. Whoop, that's too close. Whoop. I literally know what triggers each attack, and yet I can't seem to touch it. It's all position-based. Oh yeah, he's eating that. God dang it. Nothing? Cheapskate. I actually can't do anything, sir. Give me ghosts. Okay, I still can't do anything. Give me ghosts. This is obnoxious. You can't actually conserve magic, though. What? They spawned a ghost on me? That's crap. Wow, okay. So I'm actually happy about this, because now I'm having stupid stuff happen that actually is fine. Like, what I'm saying is, he works enough now that he control me, basically. Honestly, I hate this screen. I can't say how many times I got knocked in that pit in that exact way. But yeah, I can actually... Oh, God dang it. The ladder is... It is. It just is, and it sucks for it. Huh. Sucks to be you. Oh, well, that's rude. Yes, you can see he's actually rubbing against the walls now. He physically can't go on the outside of the walls. Oh my god. Oddly enough, his hitboxes are actually behaving as they should. They weren't before. Oh, I almost got a hit on him. I have yet to actually... I've gotten a hit on him once when he was doing that. Ah, yes, okay. Oh, yes, that's what you like to see. I'm gonna torch you. Man, he chases you down, too. I haven't really gotten to really play against him because he would break so frequently. I think he's actually in a good state. Oh, wow, when he was facing down, you could really see his sprite change. Oh, man, that looks awesome. Wasn't even paying attention to attack there. I just wanted to see that. No, I want to get hit on you. Dang it. That is hard to get a hit on him. What hit me? Something hit me there. Okay, you are not extinguishing my flame. Whoop. Well, that's a shame. Nope. No, you don't. Okay. I'm actually not ready for him to be in phase 2. Holy crap. He's still not... Phase 2 is pretty obvious with this guy. Oh, yep, that's phase 2. Okay, that's his easiest attack. So distance... Yeah, he tries to punish you based on whatever you are. Oh my god. Yeah, I hit him. I got a hit on him. I could say I now hit him. So yeah, that's why I'm not upset that I let you get health from him, because this guy is incredibly aggressive. Like this is, I'm not changing this. I think this is sufficiently hard. Especially when he has one hit left. How often? I should make a compilation on all my Let's Plays every time that I dance with a boss with one hit left. God dang. Speaking of ladder issues, the cave puzzle later with boomerang. It is infuriating, yeah. And this is broken. This has happened so many times where it just sometimes breaks. It works from this side, but not from the other two. But it doesn't matter what side you're on. I would like to offer my gratitude for your assistance with service. Well, more than assistance, you defeated the fiend single-handedly. Where I know he has not gone for good thanks to the Necromancer, and an owl hinted on that. He's not gone for good. At least I may have the satisfaction of seeing him defeated. Anyway, I should probably get out of here. However, before you go, take this key. It goes to the guard tower near Viriday Village. Okay. The soldiers held up there are no good. Is this fully charged? This is fully charged. Let's not overcharge it. The soldiers held up there are no good. I was going to go after them myself, but clearly you are more able than I am. Perhaps you can deal with them better than I would. Why can I not talk to you from the other sides? He's 16 by 16, perfectly centered. There's no reason why I wouldn't be able to talk. Yeah, of course, now he's gone. Great. Okay. He's supposed to be gone, by the way. Explosions do not mean death. Yeah, yes. Well, when you're an undead specter, you know, it's a bit of a different mechanic. Well, now the rupee symbol is gone. That didn't happen to Moosh. Well, so typically you kill all the enemies and voila. Yeah, my rupees are gone. So that's neat. Okay, so perhaps there should be a hint somewhere for this, but then again, I don't think there should be. No, you know what? There shouldn't be, because stop constant damage, please. This is optional. This house is open. This was not open before. Hi, on my face, Tektite. Oh, hi, on my face, Tektite. Like, I could tone down the Tektites, but Tektites as an enemy are toxic. Well, at least F16 takes you here, basically. Tektites are toxic. And actually, if you make them too slow, they're still toxic, but then they're too easy to the point where they're not useful. So Tektites as an enemy in general are bad. We are letting that kind soldier who helped our son rest here. With what the other soldiers are doing, it is nice to have a reasonable one around. That soldier was stumbling out of the mine. We just had to bring him back here and let him rest for helping me. I have to say, I had a very unsettling feeling while being in that mine. As if a dark spirit was floating around me. There was a dark spirit floating around. And yeah, that I wrote that dialogue after I added the little graphics of him floating around. So that actually is referencing that directly. Hey, you made it out of the mine alive. Thanks for helping my son get out. Yeah, your house is actually pretty empty. I should probably give it some more crap. Oh, hello again. I was hoping we would run into each other. I see you met this lovely family. I ran into the boy as I went into the mine and he helped me out. Okay. Anyway, I realized I never explained why I was in the mines to begin with. I am one of the Necromancer's guards. However, I did not come here for conquest, but rather for closure. You see, my grandfather was a miner long ago in those mines, and Service was his boss. I should make it where the soldier is a relative of these people. I don't know if that adds anything. Long story short, he practically murdered all the miners with how vigorous he worked them. I cannot stand the thought of letting such a fiend get away with that, so I joined up with the Necromancer and came on his voyage. I just knew he would have gotten risen. He would have been risen with the Necromancer's power. Lucky me, he was. I just realized I have him be happy that a demon was arisen. But as that terrifying wraith, lucky me, he was. But as, okay, let's just say I got cold feet. Then I noticed you running through the mines. And see, now, I don't know. I feel like I have to mention this stuff because, I don't know. I really like the way I handled it. That's referencing how he saw you in that one room. You know, it works well because he comes from the right side of the boss room, which was that room. So he literally did see you running through the mine. And I thought we could take him out together. Needless to say, I was practically useless. But it worked out in the end. I suppose now I will assist the people here against the Necromancer's doings. As thanks, take this. It is a trinket my grandfather gave me as a kid. You have it. Yes, it is worth talking to people. I guess the father's burned leg is now okay. He didn't burn his leg. What actually happened? I didn't think he burnt his leg. I thought he just kind of hurt it. Let's go with that. He hurt it in some undisclosed in some undisclosed method. Yeah, I'll go with that. Burn leg. All right, I guess if you want it to be a burn leg, I'll leave it up to the player. And I'm playing right now, so I say he tripped on a pebble. He pulled a skateboarding mistake. Oh, why is that still there? Oh, because it should be there. That makes sense. It's a little jank, but actually it does make sense. Okay, so I didn't actually get any new items out of that dungeon, except... Oh, what am I saying? I got the ladder. Yeah. Oh, bum leg. I don't know why I thought I saw an R in there. Yeah, he's got a bum leg. Yeah, I guess that works. Not paying as much attention as I should, apparently. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were on stream when I started earlier, but I did mention that I might start a another ZC Let's Play. I guess to kind of address a tiny elephant in the room, because I don't know if anyone even really noticed, but our channel has kind of exploded in the last since October. We were hanging around 1,800 subscribers for basically all of 2022, and I started YouTube had a new functionality where it was essentially ads. Like I could pay to have some ads. Our videos get advertisements, and I advertise ZC. And I advertised that small video of me beating Tartaros without a potion on hero mode and episode 1 of Glory Squad, because I felt like those were good videos. One was a standard Let's Play video, And one of them was a non-standard, but certainly a more interesting video. You know, fighting Tartaros without using a potion. And each of those videos single-handedly gained us like 500 subs through those ads. So anyway, it was poorly timed on my part to release ads for content that I haven't been actively doing lately. I haven't been actively doing ZC. I haven't actively done ZC now for a while. So I felt it was only fair that I jump in, and it's not like I am doing this because I feel like I need to. I want to. I'll start another ZC Let's Play. And that's part of the reason I wanted to start the stream a little sooner. But yeah, Tablet, it's fantastic. It hasn't actually been earning us that well. Okay, most of the money I've been making from YouTube, honestly, in the last year, like it's so funny. Like those of you that have been around a while will know that ZC was always kind of a background thing for this channel. Like it was never the. Why did I fall there? It was never the big. That's why I fell there. What the heck? It was never the big performance thing on the channel. It was always like a pet project when Clash of Clans was what was growing the channel. But honestly, over the last year, ZC's been where I've been getting my money from YouTube, which is great. And it's from the ad revenue. So they may only get like 50 views, but they're also 20 to 30 minute videos. And if like even 10 people watch all the way through, that is substantial. Like, it's not a lot of money. It's a few cents at best. But when you have like 1,000 Zelda videos, you know, it tends to add up over the course of a couple years. So building that big backlog of videos that I've been doing for the last 6 years has been paying off. But anyway, yeah, so bringing in a lot of people subscribing for ZC, I'm hoping that I'll actually, like, it's a situation where I'm curious. If I do a Let's Play of ZC now, will it be noticeably better performance-wise than before all the ads? Because, I mean, these people are subscribing. I would assume it's because they want to watch the stuff. So, we will see. I have no faith. I'm very pessimistic about anything about YouTube because it kind of screws us over at any chance it gets. But we will find out and see how well it goes. I mean, at the very least, it makes our channel look less amateurish, I guess. 5,000... I mean, I guess that makes us look better, and not that it makes us look all that much better. But we'll see. And I also haven't done Zelda in a while, and I want to do Zelda. Copyrighted music in ZC Quest. I've already dealt with that. It actually doesn't happen as much as you would think. Oddly enough, I think the things that have resulted in the copyright claims I could think of were from Nintendo, but those have actually been removed. So there must have been, well, there's been a lot of copyright law changes, and one of them in like 2019 actually. I don't know the specifics of it, but it oddly enough actually removed the copyright claim from Nintendo. Like my very first stream of me playing the original Zelda Quest, or the original Zelda, that had a copyright claim on it for the longest time, and it was like 2018 or 2019 that it got removed. Not that anyone's watching it anymore, especially now that I edited through it, so now you don't need to watch the stream ever again. You just watch the videos. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna really. It's not going to hurt us anymore, but it's not going to benefit us. Hero of Dreams had, like, actual... That is not water. No, that is not water. I'm like... That Octorok pulled a Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Honestly, Tablet, yeah, it's been working great. If you look at episode 1 of my Glorious Scout playthrough, it has like 6,000 views. So that's been doing really well. No one's watching the whole video. I'm pretty sure people watched the ad for like 30 seconds just based on the audience retention. Like, I feel like my Zelda videos play out in one of two ways. You have the people that watch all the way through, and then the people that click on it by mistake, or they click on it because they're curious and then immediately lose interest. I don't know why. Like, honestly, all the stats on our channel are actually pretty good. Like, even surprisingly, the amount of people with notifications on is kind of interesting. Like, it's actually higher than average YouTube channels, which is cool. People actually have notifications on. And I mean, that is reflected. Like, I do see, like, within an hour of a Zelda video coming out, they would have, like 5 to 10 views. So they're, well, not that that's a lot of people, but it's people using notifications. And I've actually heard, I've had polls in the past asking, like, would you guys like me to change, because I upload everything at 2 p.m. my time, Central Time, and I would say, like, would you prefer noon? I've actually had some fairly strong feedback saying, keep it at 2 o'clock. So people actually like it like that. Yeah. But I'm hoping that by advertising the Zelda stuff and then doing Zelda stuff will ultimately net us more, basically. Because of course I'm paying for these ads. And the way I see it, I mean, YouTube is an investment. It's quite literally an investment plan. And I did improve these spikes, so it's a bit looser. And it has been an investment. Like, when the only amount of money I spent on the channel way back was like I still remember it was a $7 microphone. Holy crap, you guys dropped those? Yikes. Of course, now I'm in the negative because I've gotten this mic and everything else I've gotten. So, and all the ad stuff. So I'm kind of waiting for YouTube to make that money back for me. But hopefully it will. I mean, the biggest hope I had with the ads was that it would essentially help, it would make YouTube recommend us more to new people so that I didn't need to keep doing ads for new viewers to come around. Like, that momentum would kind of carry us. I personally don't think it will. YouTube doesn't treat people that does... If you don't make YouTube millions, YouTube doesn't care about you. Which is very infuriating because YouTube likes to promote how they support small creators. I could tell you directly as a small creator, they do not. They couldn't care less. You don't make YouTube millions, so why should they care for you? YouTube's a business. Why should they care for a channel making them $10 a month? We make them more than that, but like, you get what I'm saying. Like, financially, we're not worth the time, which is ironic because we're not actually giving them any work. It's their systems. So what I should say is the amount of money we make for YouTube is not worth the computational time of their servers. Their algorithm is not tailored for it. And that's the nature of things, especially when you have more and more people wanting to make channels. Like, I'm not at all upset about that as a fact. It makes sense. Why would they care about us? But at the same time, it's like, you have channels that they don't need to put any effort into it and they succeed. And then you have channels like ours where, I don't know, I've put a ton of work into this. Yeah, great. And it's not going to mean anything. Is that big storm gonna hit you for Christmas? Oh, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas. Yeah, I mean, you're. For some reason, I thought you were saying like a big storm of viewers. No, the big storm is here. Yeah, we've got about what is that, 2 or 3 inches? It was really windy earlier today. Like, I could hear the wind with all my windows closed, and it was an average of I think like 5 degrees today. No, I think it was like a high of 5 degrees. It's freezing out there. My mom went out to get the mail and she's like, oh yeah, it's freezing. You gotta be fully geared up to go 50 feet out to the mailbox. I mean, I would still go out in shorts, t-shirt, and sandals, but, you know, that's me. Have you considered the switch sound from Oots for your floor buttons? Yeah, I have actually. The one issue, I don't actually remember specifically that. I was thinking the blocks on switches. So maybe I'm thinking of a different sound. You're under blizzard warning? Yeah, I think I have a winter weather advisory. Until when? It's -4 right now. Winter storm advisory. It's going to be -10 for tomorrow. All right. Good thing I don't need to go anywhere. Today was my last day at work for Christmas break. I'm taking all of next week off. So expect some streams. I anticipate getting through a lot of Final Fantasy 6 or Final Fantasy 12 videos. As you know, that those edited streams have been coming out. Yeah, and I was gonna edit through more of those and work on my quest. So, and I'm not gonna stream any of it unless you guys want me to. I'm working on script stuff. You guys want to see me look through scripts, clean up code, and refactor some code, and probably break stuff, because that's what happens when you refactor. Like, if you want that, I'll stream it. I just don't think it's interesting. Especially if you're not into the scripting side of things. I actually want you to die. Woo. Yeah, Demo 4 is going to have a lot of back-end improvements. Really back-end stuff. So, stuff that you guys aren't going to see. I mean, if you see anything, it's going to be improvements, but it's going to be minor improvements. It's not going to be obvious. Oh, and apparently I went the right way first because I got the shortcut. Cool. Yeah, so this dungeon, I actually forget which item that is. I think I have 2 keys. I actually don't... Oh, it's arrows. Okay. Eh, screw it. I mean, why not? I'm just going to damage boost through that. But yeah. And I am going to do a Zelda stream after this. That's going to just be like a normal stream. So you've been telling me to the top, Soma. Is that a long scale quest? I'm not feeling like jumping into something long right now. Especially with like Elden Ring going on right now. Down for your dev stream. I just need someone talking in the background while I do work. Okay. Okay. I guess that's sufficient. I'll stream it. I have a key. Yeah, I want to do this. So, luckily, this dungeon's hard to get stuck on. I don't think there's a way you can screw yourself key-wise. Like, I'm not thinking of optional, like, possibilities of what I can... Oh, this isn't where I thought it would take me. Oh, is this fixed? And, oh, I gotta make a bug report for that. I never went the other way, did I? Don't think I went the other way. Joe Quest might be cool. Have you played Ibuprofen? Pessimistic Pizza? I've heard of Pessimistic Pizza. I don't know if I want to do a joke. No, I did go that way. What am I missing? I never went this way. Hi. Wow, okay. That's not worth it. Unfortunately, there's no Christmas quests, at least from what I've seen. It was hard in 2019 when I eventually found... well, there was 2 actually. There was a Battle of a Bloodline one, and another one that I played already. It's a joke quest, but it's an amazing joke quest. I don't know. I already had an idea of what one I want to do, and it'll be about, if it's anything like the first one, because this is a sequel to one I've done. Yeah, I still need to fix these tiles. Again, I consider that a cosmetic fix. Granted, that won't take long to fix. About 20 episodes, I think it'll be. So we'll see. I don't think it'll take too long. I did kill all the enemies in here. Okay. At one point, unlocking the boss door actually triggered the chest to spawn because I had the wrong screen safe carryover flags set. So technically, you're supposed to talk to him before doing that. Oh, I'm facing that way. What? Who are you? How did you get in here? Well, I am glad to see someone who does not reek of death. You know, because the soldiers spend a lot of time with undead things because of the Necromancer. You must help me. These soldiers are planning to attack Verity Village. They have many snipers aimed at and soldiers at the ready. I believe their plan is to sail east. I hear there's some island there with a shrine to awaken power. Not sure what that means, but the Necromancer gaining even more power sounds bad. Okay. You must get to the top of the tower and take out the leader. It will not be easy, but if you were to counter his strikes with your own, you may take him down. Also, he took my secret signet, carried by those that did not follow the Necromancer. If you get it, you can show it to the other non-corrupt soldiers to show your allegiance. You may as well take my boomerang as well. It will likely help you more than it would me. Yeah. I will stay here until you take out the leader, then I will head to Verity and rest. That dialogue is a little too specific. Because killing the leader is what makes his thing stop working, basically. I kill the script, basically. I love that shortcut. See, I think this room is a really good example of how, like, a lot of the fun things, difficult things you can do aren't mandatory, but they just by knowing how to do something like that saves you some time. You know, a very basic thing that is cool. It's very nice. That guard would not speak to you. Yeah, my dialogue scripts don't work consistently, which is very annoying considering they all use the same script and their logic is simple. I don't know why it's inconsistent when it works. Like in level 2, how the guard wouldn't speak to me from the top or left. That's nonsensical. I don't see why that wouldn't work. I don't know. I don't actually remember how to get to that. I think if I fall here. Yeah, if I fall here, that ultimately takes me there. One too many as well. I had a typo there. All right. Nice throw, you idiot. Lovely. Now he's gonna get in the way, right? Yep. It's freaking crap. Oh, one too many. I thought I read that wrong. Okay. So now I take that top right path. That gets me to the other side. Oh, what do you guys think about the new stream setup too? Like I said, I used to have chat on stream, but then, you know, spammers and whatnot deterred me from continuing with that. That was years ago, but I thought it could be cool to bring that back, considering we haven't had those kinds of issues in a while. Well, and the other thing is actually having viewers on stream. Having a chat take up screen space is useless. So it only works assuming people are going to be joining. Nice. This still has the same bugs that I had before. And there would be an issue sometimes that they would spawn in an area that has no enemy flags, like the upper left corner. I had soldiers fall into that. Not only is that not supposed to happen, but because it's not supposed to happen, it actually throws a bunch of errors, like in the console. I didn't see any pop up here. Well, none fell up there, so that makes sense. Waiting to hear Red Wing somewhere. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's surprising because this variation of it, this variation of Baron Castle, I've not heard anywhere. Like, no one uses this variation of Baron Castle. And it's interesting because when Emily was on the last time I was playing this, or no, when Moosh was playing it, she thought that it might be like a medley between two songs. That's interesting. Hadn't thought about that. That might be why it's so unique. But the funny thing is, well, I think, did I find the MIDI of it? I think I did find the original MIDI. But it doesn't sound as good as this. Oh. We just found her. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys have seen this. We just found her and have locked her up in the dungeon. Not sure what his plan is with her, but at the very least, we may rest here and hold down the fort until further orders. Yeah, I don't think you guys saw that. That was a fairly recent ad. Yep, the only time I've ever heard... Oh yeah, I removed that candle spot and just made it a switch. It's like the easiest thing I could have done there. And it works. Yeah, I've only ever heard this in Randomizer Super and Modern. That's the only time I've ever heard this. It's an underrated variation of the song. And yeah, it was originally a MIDI. Because those randomizers only use MIDIs. Well, there he goes. I didn't even... Oh, that was kind of impressive. Here, face me. Ah, I love that. I love that so much. I was almost tempted to do another randomizer. I feel like randomizers are kind of fun things to just kind of dive into after having not done Zelda for a while. I like that I finally got all my shutters behaving properly. Did I make you faster? No. He feels faster. I almost got a 4th hit on him. Can I get the legendary 4th hit? No. You can only really get 3. Nice. I've been consistent with them. That's good. I remember using this MIDI in my quest. In which quest? These guys shouldn't have changed. Oh, it is these guys. Oh my god. Oh, he fell on me. That's lovely. That is lovely. At least it's a quick shortcut. Ah, how nice. Man, that guy every time tries to snipe me. Really don't have any good weapons against them. Thought maybe I could get them into that pit. Man, how much do they do? Holy crap. I mean, they're not explicitly Dark Nuts. You said you used this in Glory Squad? Oh, you did! Yeah, this was in Glory Squad. That's right. It was in that town with all the bandits that would drop a ton of money. Yeah, okay. I didn't remember. I remembered it being Baron Castle. I didn't remember if it was this particular MIDI. Yeah, you're right. It was this MIDI. Yeah, and these guys aren't explicitly Blue Dark Nuts. I mean... Yeah, and you know what's funny? Because it's handled via a script, me killing those two isn't going to make a difference. How much damage are they doing, though? There's, like, no tolerance to these guys. Holy crap. What was that, a 2 1/4 or something? 2 3/4? Well, and see, that's the thing. Like, Paladin mode is... I mean, not that I'm saying it requires you to have beaten this already, but... I mean, it helps. You know what to expect, and you know where all the items are, so you should be able to have max health wherever you go, like all the heart containers. Although the fact that I'm able to succeed like this with just a sword, like I'm going out of my way to not use my items, and I'm doing fine. So a typical player doing this with all their weaponry would do even better. All right. Mechanically, I think the most fun fight. Ah, I was facing the wrong way. Ooh. It's such a simple bit of logic. This guy is so simple. Like, his script is basic, but the mechanic is so fun to play with, and it's visually cool, I think. Although his second phase is kind of jank because he kind of just goes straight through you. It's actually kind of hard to parry him. Oh my god. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to parry him in that situation. Oh well. These guys aren't every time respawns, are they? Okay. I didn't remember if I did something about that. Alright. I think I basically have all the heart containers I can have. Yeah, I don't think I can get any other heart containers. I can think of 2 heart pieces. Two heart pieces? I can only think of 2. Yeah, I think that's all there is. Yeah, this shouldn't be playing the village theme. It should be playing the fields theme. Okay, come on now. Oddly enough, keyboard is so much easier. I'll do it on first try. Okay, I'm on potion now. It's so much easier on keyboard. Oddly enough. That's one instance where having a joystick is not helpful. Okay, so it was... Wait, I said I could think of 2 heart pieces. Where was the other heart piece I was thinking of? It's not a heart piece, though. I literally just had 2 heart pieces in mind. Now I can't remember where the other one is. That's good. I mean, so level... The tower is meant to be a little convoluted. It's a simple way of introducing the concept of multiple floors with a lot of stairs. Level 3 probably will be simpler than it, honestly. Oh. But, yeah. It makes more sense to go this way first. Four Fiends battle theme has to be used somewhere. Four Fiends battle theme? Four Fiends. Are you talking about from Final Fantasy IV? What is that from? That sounds familiar. I mean, it sounds like something from Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, there's a lot of music that I have queued up that I just need to find a spot for it. Which is one of my reasons I'm really happy I'm going to have as many dungeons as I am. Because, a lot of dungeons. I can use a lot of dungeon music. And boss music. And the battle arenas, too. Decisive battle. We'll see. It'll depend on if it fits. I still love this ambiance, you know. You enter the screen, You enter this house out of this cave. You have no idea where you're going because the cave is obviously just a linear path. And then there's just no music and it's just sound. The atmospheric, like the atmosphere for this whole area, I think is great. And it's also coupled by the fact that it's introducing an entirely new area. And especially if you go to the other town first and you talk to those two guards telling you like it's brutal down there. I wouldn't want to be down there, referring to the desert. You know, if you talk to them before coming into here, then you're like, oh boy, what am I to expect? And then there's just nothing. So I feel like it gives a sense of uneasiness. If you are reading this, then you must have the key to my house. If so, go down the stairs in the back of my house and follow the path to the rocks with locks and go beyond. That's a lie. There's only one rock. It's singular, not plural. Yeah, I think this is great. And I think the idea is this is how this village is going to be until you complete the mini dungeon that you get here. Man, I wish I could tell you guys about what Demo 4 is going to have. It's exciting. I'm excited to do it. It's one of those things where like developing it will be easy. It's not going to be hard to develop, but it's going to be a lot for the game. Ever since the sandstorm hit us, I have been maintaining this indoor garden so we can eat. It looks great, but with the well drying up, nothing survives. Oh, so the dodongos, that's a tongue twister, need to be killed before you can get the ocarina. Actually, no. It's kind of an oversight that I just became aware of as you type that sentence. That mushroom. So Sis is safe in Verity. That Verity should be colored. That's fine. So I've been going through all of my strings. So some of these are not fixed or standardized. I'm at string like 170 out of like 500, so I have a long way to go. That is a relief. Thanks, guy. Now Mimo can make her special stew. Here, take this leaf I found. It's so this is probably my favorite sentence of the whole quest. It is so unexplainably perfect. And yet, it has perfect texture, attractive shape, and an amazing smell. I mean, that's pretty explainable. But I guess there's an unexplainable quality to why is it perfect. That's cactus. Yeah, so this well, I'm excited for that dungeon too. It's gonna be a mini dungeon, but that boss that I'm gonna have in there. You know, people have tried to recreate the bottom of the well in Ocarina. I'm not afraid to say this. They have. And yeah, I'm going for an attempt out of it. And the boss is not going to be too unexpected. But how he's going to be, I feel like, will be very unexpected. Essentially, I'm going to take Dead Hand from Ocarina, convert him into 2D, and overhaul him. Like, I have some great plans about him. Too bad I won't be at him until, like, probably like Demo 5 or 6, if I had to guess, at the earliest. I read about bombs strong enough to take out much more durable structures. I could see something like that being very useful, period. Or rather, lack of period. At least your bed works, that's good. Oh yeah, I have Deadhead and Sprites. He doesn't have much for animation. Unfortunately, I might reach out to Ether and ask if, you know, if she's able to make some Dead Hand sprites that actually have like animations. Because the sprites I have right now will make Dead Hand seem a little like Leviathan, where he doesn't really animate. He just kind of is a static sprite. I didn't think to see any travelers coming this way. You may want to turn back. This village is already strolling. Indeed. Yeah, and I do plan on having bosses that will actually, how should I put it, manhandle Link. Like, you can actually get grabbed, and like the skeletal Gliok, I'm excited to, I don't know where I'm gonna have him, but I'm excited to have him in there. Oh yeah, like how Evan and Isle of Birth kind of redid how you saw Gliox by having it like strafe across the ceiling. I'm basically gonna take that a step further. You are not from the village. Are you by any chance an adventurer? Listen, our village is in a dire state. Water and food is dangerously scarce. Ever since those soldiers started coming from down south, we have been entrapped in this unending storm. I'm not sure if those soldiers have something to do with it, however. I have read that there is an old ruin under the well. I never actually made it clear. Under the well in this town. Perhaps something is going on down there. If what I read is true, you would need to play a very specific tune to... Oh, I thought I was supposed to take the coloring off of that text, because the text is supposed to hint to you that that's something you need to care about. But by intentionally not coloring the play a specific tune, that should hit you that, well, maybe it's not that important, maybe it's not true, to open a secret passage in the well. There was a guy here in town that had an ocarina, but one day many years ago he came by with a key to his house. He told me to give it to a determined adventurer. Determined is not proper. I guess I should just say strong. You know, someone that could take out the dongos. Could borrow Evan's Scourge. Oh, I'm using that Scourge sprite, but I'm also having Dead Hand. Take this key and investigate his house. It is on the southern part of town. Please, do what you can for our village. Maybe hard to see, but you can see that, oops. Each key I get gets consumed on use. So, like, temporary keys that unlock certain points in the game are all put in that one slot, and they kind of override each other. Please, go to his house in the southern edge of town. Oh, I changed that. Okay. I think before I had him say, go investigate his house. Yeah, this is... I like the ambiance here. Bongo Bongo 2. If there's sprites for him, I don't see why not. Like, if the sprite... I'm going to need a lot of boss sprites. So, I mean... I feel like at some point I'm going to be limited. Yeah, I probably... Oh, I actually have a script that does this. I should have just used it. A script that starts when, like, it doesn't do anything until you kill the enemies. It's basically on secret. I have a script for that. I just didn't use it. I heard growling under my house, so I dug and found this tunnel full of monsters. I tried to lock this room off, as it seemed to be the monster's den. I was hoping to detain the beasts until an adventurer could come and vanquish them. It appears they got to me first. Well, thanks for dealing thanks for dealing with them. Here, thanks for dealing with them as you hear the booming of their footsteps. Here, take this ocarina. Use it to enter the placeholder shrine. Don't need it anymore. See, it's kind of funny. You can kind of gauge how close you are to the end of the demo based on how many times you see placeholder. Yeah. All right, have fun with them. I'm not dealing with them. Dealing with them actually doesn't do anything. I'm glad you said something, Soma, because it literally... There's no benefit to killing them, except maybe you get bombs back if you weren't full on bombs. Sure. Oh, that would be great, Tablet. Yeah. Because, like, I have the static sprite, so, like, if you could at least, like, add, like, animations to them, that would be fantastic. Just so that they're not static sprites. Like... Leviathan still bothers me because he doesn't have an animation. That's bothered me since day one of Leviathan. So, yeah, I mean, if you can help, that'd be fantastic. I'd really appreciate that because I'm a terrible spriter. I was able to remove the scythe out of Severus's hands. That's kind of how good I am. That's the extent of what I can do. And even that, his eyes aren't the right size. It looks weird. That signet, where did you get it? From the leader at the guard tower? You eradicated them? Asking more questions? Then you may pass, and thanks for your service. I will continue to stand guard. The necromancer is still looking to take over, so I cannot rest. Yes. Always keep a watchful eye for his minions. Even those you once trusted could fall to his influence. Do not get sentimental when it comes to evil. That is implying... How do I phrase this? This soldier, what he's saying will happen. It's hinting at multiple events, and let's just say there's gonna be plot twists here. There's two big plot twists that are gonna happen. Being unable to ship new product, prices have gone up a bit. Stream stopped working. There we go. Okay. Prices have gone up a bit, but hey, magic glove that makes you stronger? Come on, I can't miss out on that. Yes. So I am going to limit how many items you need to buy, but you're still going to have to buy some. money, there's a purpose to money. Now, obviously, I expect the player to spend more money on rupees, or yeah, money on rupees, potions, but you gotta give more than just potions. The spread is so dry. If only I had some soft moist spread. Oh, I should make you buy a piece of the trading sequence. Oh, or better yet, just buy an item that's used for a trading sequence. Okay. I hope everyone at Ori is doing all right. We were helping them with their water crisis until these guards put us on lockdown. I thought you had more to say. Can't read your book. Well, I guess you're reading it, so meh. I miss being able to just go to Ori Library and check out any book that looks interesting. They have such a wide selection of history books. Funny that she's... Oh, I actually made that a fairy spot. I was going to make all beds a fairy spot, but whatever. Why specifically history books? That's specific. I hear the grown-ups saying that there are bad guys that may want to attack us, and that is why we cannot leave. I'm so bored. All right. Hi. Hi. All right. Well, that's broken. All right. Cool. It's a good thing I edit through streams, so I'll be able to see all this stuff. Looks brittle down there. Could the Necromancer really have conjured that? Maybe, maybe not. Thought his powers only allowed him to bring back dead things. Yeah, I did too. I'm glad I am here and not in Ori Desert. The enemy soldiers come from southwestern Interitus. Let's just say I do not want to be on the front lines. It's kind of ironic he says that when he practically is on the front lines, being right outside the desert. Anyway, actually I want to go back. No, let's go get something. There's a thing that I can do with Muzak. I'm gonna actually talk to him in a way that works better. Remember, he wants you to play music? Eat. I'm gonna redo his script so that he actually gives you the rupee. I kind of just borrowed a script. Wow, that tune was amazing. You deserve this. So what's sad is the script that I use for talking to NPCs or the trading item guys, item scripts, kind of like this girl over here, how you talk to her. And she gives you an item and then she gives you different dialogue, all that. I kind of have taken one script and just like spawned off a bunch of variants of it that have very minor changes. That's kind of the thing that makes me really want to redo my scripts, because it's ugly. Having like 7 or a dozen scripts that basically do the same thing with minor differences can just be one script that has parameters, you know? Like, that's just one example of the scripts that I want to... And then I also have the scripts that actually are messed up, like my map one has some... Well, not messed up, but I want to make actual logical changes to... Ooh, okay. So there's actually a fairy spot, or a whistle spot here. How would you know to do that there? Because it's buried under grass. So it pays to slash. And I was recommended to remove the slashable grass under the trees. I'm not actually... I don't know if I'd do that necessarily. I think it's okay. I don't really see it as being weird. I mean, I guess it is kind of weird seeing the items on top of the trees, but... I don't know. It's not something I'm like super on about. Maybe I'll change it at some point. I don't know. I guess what I should say is I don't have a strong opinion on it. I am removing this frickin' pit. How many times does that cause me to fall there? You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to move that whistle spot over here. But then that negates... Yeah... I think I'll still have the puzzle that's on the screen above, but make it less toxic. That's probably what I'll do. Oh my god. Well, I just willingly walk. Can I, like, cheese this? I wonder if I can cheese this a bit. I think I just made this less toxic. You just kind of go. Okay, this is when it gets annoying. Okay. Well, there you go, Soma. I made that easier by just doing things that that's not intended to happen. So, fun fact. See how I'm at 3 hours and 10 minutes? You guys can't see the frame rate, but it's at 285,000. Look at the time. Now I'm at 8 hours. Place your bets. I'm gonna say 15. 13 hours. Okay. It just shows you how well ZC's been optimized, but I guess it is also maybe a bit of a flex of my computer. What? I didn't fix that? Well, that's crap. You're supposed to get this when you enter level 3, not the cave. Ah, God. This is where the demo ends. I hope you enjoyed playing. If you would like to get feedback, please... Why am I reading that? Yeah. So that's the end of the demo. The music choice is just because I copied a DMAP, so I copied the music. I obviously put no effort into this. Well, I wouldn't say I put no effort. There might be a reason why there's hammer pegs and flowers. But, yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, you can see it even spits me out here. So something got royally screwed up with this staircase. I can still show what's in that staircase using, like, clipping out of bounds. Yeah, the great meh. I'm here to pray to the great meh. Musical instrument, cool. Yeah, see, that's supposed to take you in there. They're both tile warp A's. I bet that's what's wrong. Okay, so if I want to show off what's in there. So you're supposed to end up here when you go down those stairs. And this spits you out here. What was that? Wait, what was that? There's a pre-50 right there. It's the 50 from this. I think it's because I'm having it run on screen in it. I shouldn't have that run on screen in it. More arrows, yes. So you have 20-20. That doesn't seem right. I thought it was 30-20. Oh, also it put me here where it should have. That is literally it now. So that's it. Yeah, that's it for this demo. Well, great. I don't know how many hours it was now. How many was it before I sped it up? About 3. So it took me about maybe 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, so not the longest demo. Well, actually, quite literally is the longest demo I have. But yeah, that's all I have to offer for this particular demo. I decided I wanted to Let's Play this because it actually had enough content to be Let's Played. Granted, I guess level demo 2 technically did too. That would have been about 2 hours. Well, maybe an hour and a half. I guess that raccoon was a good language student too. Yes. Yeah, so I don't know if I probably won't do one for demo 4. Just because, like I said, I'm not going to have... Demo 4 is just going to be a mini dungeon and a main dungeon. Now, granted, that's going to give you... There's going to be a lot of content around that. You know, you are going to have your typical 2 dungeons, one big, one small. Or one main, so means a little bit bigger, and one fairly smaller. But there's going to be a lot of events. With my script refactor... I am also hoping that I'm going to... Okay, this debug console is just going crazy still, and I don't like it. I'm going to script some cutscene. I'm going to make some cutscene scripts. I kind of want to genericize some of them so that it makes future cutscenes easier to make. Because the thing about cutscenes is that it's very much... it's not hard logic, but it's a lot of code, you know. It's a lot of, if I had to sum up what it's like scripting cutscenes, it's just a lot of loops and a lot of like changing the location of where an FFC or an NPC is. Like, that's not hard to do. It's just a lot of coding, and then there's a lot of adjusting, like getting things to move just right, you know, like how I handled services cutscene. Not complicated, but there's like a good probably 200 lines of code involved with that, and it's basic stuff, but it's just a lot. So it'd be nice to make like a template. I don't really know how I would template some things, just because it depends on the scenario, and what's moving, how many objects are moving. But anyway, that's my demo. If any of you guys want to play it, links in the description, or you can join the Discord. Link to the Discord should be in the description as well. I will be working on Demo 4. If you're interested in more development, I will be doing development streams. If you have any other questions or find any other bugs or oddities, graphical oddities, don't hesitate to say, like, hey, I saw this was like this. Was that intended? I do a lot of design stuff that I feel enhances it, but perhaps in doing so, I miss some other places where I should do that kind of enhancement. So I might miss certain things. So let me know if you see anything like that. The worst that'll happen is I'll say that's intended, or oops, I missed that. You know, just make sure if you do find something, be clear on what it is and where it is. Just because I don't want it to be like where someone says, like, I found an issue. It's like, well, great. I need information. You know, I just need sufficient information. So, yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. See you in my next Let's Play, which I'm going to be doing right after the stream. So if you're on stream and you want to be here for that, stick around. I'll end the stream, and I'll just start that off right away. It'll be a Zelda Classic Quest. So, all right. Have a good night, everyone. And for those on stream, I'll see you in a few minutes. Probably more like 10 minutes. I want to stand up and relax a bit. So, yeah.